where it's normally I would have gave it like 15 more seconds, but we podding before the pod for real on a June 18th.
Juneteenth Eve.
Oh, Juneteenth Eve. To make sure y'all leave cornbread out for
the ancestors.
For Morgan Freeman. I went to Kyle's house last night. He left me a pan of cornbread, and it was delicious.
Ah! Cheers to Juneteenth Eve.
If you don't leave the cornbread out for Morgan Freeman, then they yell in your face, Cold 10, the enemy's here.
Oh my God, I can't.
Jesus Christ. He had Candyman putting chains on the doors. That's what did it to him. Not trying to assault the kids, none of that stuff, none of the crack in the schools. Candyman put chains on the doors, and the voice from the Warriors called the fire chief, and they got him with the fire marshal. Hey there, Boppers. They got chains on the doors.
We're gonna get us a new principal, Boppers. We don't want a new principal. We want Mr. Claw.
Oh shit!
What's up, chat?
I was just saying.
This is what happens when it's more than just two of us at the very, very beginning of the show. We can't help but pod, we just pod.
That's why we are who we are. Shouts out there right in the chat. Peace to the family. It's
Arizona.
Hey man, Arizona, don't touch your car. It's been hot all day. You're gonna burn your fingers.
Shit.
Don't touch your car.
We are we are getting some foolishness out the way. We do have some conversation we got to get to in a bit. But it's wanted to say happy Juneteenth to everybody out there who celebrates is black. Happy BRP50 season. 8th annual. Matter of fact, where's
the Ocho?
We'll I'm gonna say if you got questions, comments, anything about the Ocho,
wait till you see it on the screen.
Yeah,
wait till you see BRP50 on the screen.
We will be talking. Club 535 checking in is funny. We will be.
We know some stuff y'all don't know.
We never actually know a lot of stuff.
Ken Lou.
Wait, Rock birthday is next week. He got his cash app.
He said send me some Monday.
Shout out.
He said he got his cash app out. Put that away.
Hey yo.
That is disgusting.
Happy BRP50 day indeed.
Hey Sean, swear may make the list. I'm sorry.
Sean would say that with the AEW tax. We can't get into that conversation.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I was going to say, normally what would happen on the pod the week of the 50 would be a conversation with a pro wrestling luminary, somebody high up, usually number one if we can on that list. Didn't happen this year. A lot of things did happen this year. Matter of fact, let me get this bed from under me. Wrestling is always going on, and wrestling will always go on. But there's times where you have to talk about real life and things that do happen when outside of the squared circle. And I want to say news hit. It was earlier this week, but it was the end of last week. A young prospect, black prospect in the world of pro wrestling on the indies, Jordan Saint, Black Flash, as they call him. He ended up passing away. It was a car accident last Friday, just last week. 23 years old, and when I tell you, again, I will never front. I was not super familiar with Jordan Saint, and I had a feeling a number of people weren't, because when I went to Cage Match to check his matches, the link wasn't, you could see his name there, but the link wasn't there. So I don't know if the world is even really connected the dots. But when I saw the outpouring of condolences and love that was shared from many people in the indie scene, whether it's promotions, different promoters, wrestlers, what have you. You go on YouTube and type in RIP Jordan Saint. You're gonna see a lot of homages and videos about him. They always talked about his spirit. It seems like his heart. A lot of people gravitated towards him for a number of different reasons. And the brother we're gonna bring to the show now, friend of the pod, shouts out Naptown Pro. We got the brother Jay. Matter of fact, let me just get jrose up here. Bring him to the show. Put him
Welcome,
on
jrose.
Put jrose on the Summer Jam screen, because we were chatting a little earlier. My fault. I'm my dumbass. We were chatting earlier about briefly before we started the show about brother Jordan Saint, and you mentioned that you and him you talked on a regular basis. It seems like you guys had a specific connection, and I wanted to know. Well, first off, our condolences, as a pod and everything. It's hate hearing situations like this happen. Take us back. When did you first get introduced to this brother? He was 23. When did you first link up with Jordan Saint?
First of all, thank you all for having me on here.
No doubt.
It's always a pleasure to rap with y'all. I've always been supportive of what all that we trying to do up here in Indianapolis and any other project I've been involved in for the culture, Black Wrestlers Matter stuff, Black Rasslin Draws. I appreciate y'all immensely.
Before you get into it, how are you feeling?
Yes.
You don't want this to turn into a therapy session, but
we got a little bit of time.
If you want me to be
early.
50, you want me to be 100.
100 always.
We don't play the 50 round year.
Yeah,
yeah.
always.
100. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm struggling. I've had a lot of my peers pass, both in the nature of what I do with the anti-gun violence stuff in wrestling, and also just being around wrestling. And like this one has got me. Yeah, I can't even censor it. It's got me fucked up, dude. Like,
You ain't got to do under that round year. We keep it a buck. You say
100%. But no, for real. Take us back. Just start the story. When did you first link up with Jordan?
So I work for IWTV. So I'm always trying to keep my fingers on the pulse of what all's going on, right? And I heard of Jordan Saint because he was a Daniel Garcia student, but I had only ever heard his name, right? I knew his name, and back then he was going by Jordan Collins, which is closer to his real name. I knew he was trained by Daniel Garcia, and I knew he was black. That's it. I didn't know shit else about kid.
Right.
My Duco's longtime personal friend, the Hoodfoot, Maurice Atlas.
Shut up.
He not currently part of it, and there's no beef, but he was at one point part of the booking team for Naptown All Pro, and he was like, "Bro, you gotta bring in this kid, dog." I'm like, "Okay." But like our roster's already bloated as is. And he's like, nah. You not hearing me, bro. You gotta bring in this kid, bro. He's like, man, tight. Imagine if you took the next Lee Moriarty. And I'm like, what? And like, okay, so like he's a technical wrestler. Yeah, he be doing technical shit, but also he do high flying. He hits real hard. Like, you really gotta look into this cat. And it's like, is that what makes him like Lee Moriarty? It's like, nah, like he dark skinned and he kind of tall. I'm like, nigga, I'm the next Lee Moriarty. What do you mean? But he was adamant, and Hoodfoot get real scatterbrain. All them death matches start.
He's violent.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but he was adamant. You gotta bring this kid in. You gotta bring this kid in. Right? I don't know if you all are familiar with the good folks at WrestleWave. But they're another black-led wrestling platform, and they had reached out to me for some advice because I'm dealing with Wale Mania stuff, editor, been in GCW. They asked me for advice, and eventually they invited me to their Discord. And Jordan Saint, who I'll call JoJo, Jordan Saint, JoJo, same person, was in the Discord, and it just kind of felt like fate. Now that kid was a lot. He was a lot to deal with. He was 19 and he lived in New York. And I said, "Hey kid, I know you shouldn't be driving cross country by yourself, but if you can help me find a carload, we'll give you a shot." He scrambled. He was in between wrestling schools at this point. Something had happened, but he found a carload out of the East Coast to come to do our free festival show that we do every year with a local hot chicken restaurant. And he came in, and he wasn't the next Lee Moriarty, but he was definitely the first Jordan Saint, and he blew us all away. To this day, in the about 4 years of our existence, one of my favorite matches we've ever put on was Calvin Tankman, who we need to talk about his placement on the BRP50, but that's a different conversation for a different time. Calvin Tankman, Chase Holiday, and my boy Sean Kemp, not the basketball player, that's his real legal name, against Timothy Bosby, another person we need to talk about his placement on BRP50.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Mackenzie Morgan. Timothy Bosby.
Timothy, he's the cat. He's in Memphis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The light skinned cat. I saw him at the end of the Christmas show they had last year. He's the brother down there. He's Kurt Angle type shit. Yeah.
He is the Memphis wrestler right now. But it was him, Mackenzie Morgan, and Jordan Saint, and those three kids who each of them were couldn't have been any more than a year in, right? Went out and they blew everybody away. And that was the start of a on and off again, not by anybody's particular fault, just he's a kid. Sometimes he couldn't make it to shows. Sometimes he was going through it. Sometimes, he had a date and it was like, hey, either I go to this booking or I go on this date. And I would tell him, hey, bro, go on that date. Wrestling will still be here. But he was a regular to the point where he would say that Nap was his home promotion. And it's just crazy how life and wrestling works. The fact that this kid from Long Island, New York, with in the hotbed of independent wrestling, consider his home promotion some that's in the dead center of Indiana. So, and through that time, both independently and through WrestleWave, me and him kind of fostered a big brother and little brother sort of dynamic where whether I wanted to talk to him or not, he would always be asking questions, asking curiosities, wanting my opinion, be like, hey, how do you feel about this? What do you think about that? And eventually it blossomed into him really starting to ask me and a bunch of the other people around the WrestleWave sphere life advice. Like, oh, I'm thinking about going back to school. Oh, I'm thinking about moving down to Georgia, being closer to my pops. Oh, I'm considering quitting my job. Like, and he was always one to try and pick up on any particular knowledge, but the thing he was most passionate about more than anything was the art and sport of professional wrestling. Now, we're all passionate about wrestling, right? Y'all wouldn't be putting as much time, effort, and energy into this podcast, making lists, doing graphics, if you weren't as invested in wrestling. I'm in the end of July. I'm on year 10 of this independent wrestling shit, okay?
Ooh, shout that out for real.
I could have been a doctor. I could have been a lawyer.
Hey, talk about it.
But, and I say this with a very hyperbolic statement, but I mean it with every sense. There are very few individuals, if any, that were as passionate about professional wrestling as Jordan Saint. It was almost an obsession to him. You could send him anything from any era. He would watch French catch wrestling from the 20s. He would watch George Hackenschmidt grabs. He would be watching Bruno Sammartino. He would watch Japanese indies. He would watch Joshi stuff. He would be a sponge.
When I watched the match with him and Stan, Stan's a little dude, so I mean Jordan, he was kind of towering over him the way it looked, and he picked Stan up and he like twisted his arms and started doing all this shit. I'm like, wait, where is this coming from?
a true student of the game. It's a trait that I will say, to give all credit, is fellow black wrestler, Robert Martyr, who that's a student of the game. But JoJo comes to a very close second, and that kid loved wrestling. The only thing that he loved more than wrestling was I don't want to phrase this. Refusing to be silent for the things that he believed in. There were various things that Jordan felt very strongly about. He was a very far left individual. And oftentimes he would pick battles that a lot of us said, "Hey man, is this the fight you sure you want to have?" And he consistently, without end, would be like, "Yes, absolutely." I wouldn't even call it a hindrance, but one of the reasons why he wouldn't be as often with Nap stuff is that he was so caught up in trying to be active in the things that mattered to him. So he's very pro-Palestine, very anti-AI. These are the things that really got him going, and he refused to support anything that involved anybody who would support those things. So he was, as a very strong wrestling fan, someone who grew up on WWE, once it became clear that was the direction they were heading in, he straight up stopped watching. Straight up. And we were like, bro, like half joking, we like, oh man, if they came calling though, if you wanted to be on Evolve, you be there. And he was like, no, I wouldn't. It's dead ass. Damn. Like, and we would be like, stop lying. And we would have like hours long conversation. He would stand firm, like, no, I wouldn't. Cross my heart to die. I would prefer to never wrestle again than to wrestle for WWE. Direct quote for him. So,
and usually that's the goal.
I'm not gonna act like it wasn't a goal before they started,
doing all the
moving
things,
the way that it was moving.
Right.
I'm trying to be very politically correct.
Of course.
I'm trying not to get in trouble.
Understand.
Brother Frisco, who is in the chat, he can attest. He said, "I would rather not wrestle anymore than wrestle for WWE." Straight up, and he meant that.
Crazy.
This is the sort of individual that we're dealing with. And this isn't to say that level of outspokenness didn't get him in trouble. I'm sure you all have potentially heard of him punching another promoter. If you give me a moment, I will regale this story.
No, please do.
While shielding the identities of those that may be affected, but there was a wrestling promotion.
EA boss or somebody on.
Lucky Math.
I'll tell you more info after the fact. But there's a wrestling promotion in the New York, New Jersey area where JoJo is from, and JoJo has always had issues, so to speak, sticking to one wrestling school or another, whether it be because fitting in a work schedule, or they, and I'm not saying this is a complete positive, they weren't teaching him the things he wanted to know, or he felt like he was being disrespected. It was hard for him to find a place close to him. There was one place that was using him rather prominently, and one of the people, not the direct promoter, but somebody who was closely associated in the running of the show, would always give JoJo shit. And he would come to us in the group chat and be like, man, one of these days you gonna catch me on a bad day and it's gonna be over, bro. Like, I was like, hey man, sure, all right, because wrestlers love lying, bro. Wrestlers love lying. So everybody says
the nature of the
nature of the industry, you know what I'm saying?
Agree with all of that. Yes.
Wrestlers love lying, so he'd be like, one of these days I'm gonna catch him. So apparently one day, JoJo is helping out for one of these promotions. He's not particularly booked for the show, but he's just around, right? And he's trying to avoid talking to this individual who is very much aggravating him. And eventually because everybody knows the wrestler tradition. You're supposed to go up and shake everybody's hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude apparently comes up in the middle of the wrestling locker room backstage. It's like, oh, so you just not gonna shake my hand? You just don't fucking respect me?
Oh shit!
And JoJo walks up.
Today's the day.
He shakes Buddy's hand. It's like,
Oh, okay.
sorry, I'm sorry. Just leaves it at that. Goes to walk away, right? And old dude is like, oh, so you're gonna give me a limp handshake? I guess you just don't respect me. JoJo walk back up the dude, and per both reports I heard from other people I know that were at that show, in his own words, and I quote, "Mollywop that nigga."
Oh shit!
Shout out to Molly Whopping.
Shout out to where's my applause button?
Molly Whop on every block. Every block.
It. It's on the list of names of the episode. I ain't gonna hold you.
He punched the shit out, dude. Apparently, Buddy, like, I'm not gonna like. From people I've heard, he punched the shit out of him. Okay, The way people told, and these are people who are both pro JoJo and JoJo neutral, were like, damn near punched him like he was Jazz getting thrown out the crib in Fresh Prince. The shit out of him. Okay, and then stormed off. Keep in mind, we are in the group chat like,
wait, what are you doing?
Like,
right.
Says like he's disrespecting me. I don't know if I should go up and shake his hand. And then like 10-15 minutes pass, and he's like, I punched the shit out that nigga. I'm like, oh, how did we get here?
Right, 100%.
I thought last time you talked to me, you was avoiding him, and then you mollywop him, bro. What are we doing?
Right.
I love it.
JoJo was very into nerd culture stuff, comic books, anime, huge hip hop fan, but he was very much in the nerd culture. And he was sending voice notes in our group chat that sounded like he was Spider-Man. Like, bro, you can't do this shit to me, man. Every time, everybody that wants to do something right and wrong in this world, I'ma stand up and I'ma do what's right. And we're like, nigga, you are not Miles Morales, bro. You are not Miles Morales. I need you to chill out. Nah, fuck y'all, bro. Anybody trying to disrespect me, fuck this wrestling shit, bro. I'ma do what's right, and I'll punch any promoter. Now keep in mind.
That's that passion.
But Black Dynamite, I sell just the community. But Jordan saying, I'm a wrestling promoter. He's like, I've never done you wrong, but like, would you punch me? And he said, if you cross me like that, I would beat your ass too. After the fact, after he calmed down. So I'm like, oh, you really meant that. Oh. And to be honest, I got no choice but to respect it. If a nigga say he gonna whip my ass, if I treat him wrong, I got no choice but to believe that the nigga's gonna at least attempt to whip my ass if I do him wrong. Right. So let me not do him wrong, so I don't get a potential ass beating. Right. This is the sort of person that Jordan Saint was. Not particularly
amazing. Very New York.
Incredibly New York. The type of person that may stand up for himself, but he was, because the whole framing of him punching that promoter was he's been getting away with this shit for too long with too many people. Right. He wasn't gonna do it for himself, but rationalizing it to be like, hey, if you hate me and ban me from this place, that's fine, but you'll never treat another person like this again. This is the sort of person Jordan Saint was. Yeah, wrestling mattered more than anything. Like, he was there to help set up and show face. And let me be clear, sometimes that boy would be saying, I'm showing up to show face, and he would just, fake show up, and that's me keeping it real. But he would fake set up, and that it is what it is. But this is the sort of person,
he knew who he was. He knew
who he was. Right. And I was talking with Darian Bankston,
shout out
BRP top 50.
Shout out Darian
All Pro World Champion.
Shout out.
That should be reflected in his ranking next year. That's all I gotta say. But
next year,
next year's going next year.
We were talking on the phone the other day for hours, just reminiscing about JoJo, and like, there's not a ton of people who were close to him, but everybody has a Jordan Saint story.
Mhm.
Everybody who's ever interacted with him in any level of capacity, whether it was for 5 months, 5 minutes, everybody will have a Jordan Saint story. We were talking about how there were a lot of people who had a certain image about him, and I won't even say incorrectly, because he was so unabashedly in love with the art and sport of professional wrestling. And when you're in the industry, like the way Jordan is, you're kind of not supposed to do it. Like you're supposed to treat wrestling like it's a business, and that is true, but it's very frowned upon to love professional wrestling the way JoJo did. And after the fact, now that he's no longer with us, and God, I miss him every day. The thing that I have come to see, especially from people who, and I'll keep it a buck, I know we're very annoyed by his general presence, not disliking him, but very much annoyed by his presence. That the thing that lasts from Jordan Saint is how much he loved the things that he loved without pause, without cease, without reservation. If he loved something, or if he loved somebody, you would know it. This is the sort of person who would, I believe, WrestleMania Philly cornered Chris Brooks to tell him how much he loved his work. Chris Brooks don't know this nigga from Man in the Moon,
right?
But JoJo needed to let him know, nigga, you the man.
I like you. I appreciate you. Yep.
I love that.
This is the sort of person who, on a JCW show, Gabe Kidd was like, "I'm hungry," and JoJo went out of his way to go get him some bagels.
Oh wow!
Oh,
This is the sort of guy that we're dealing with, and just to be able to have a conversation with him and tell him how much he loves his work. That's what I would like JoJo's legacy to be. Darian put it way better than I did. This is a gentleman with a master's in theater, so far more eloquent the words than I am. But he said that every time, at least in our sphere, someone passes away, there is something that we take away from it, right? When my nigga Sean Patrick O'Brien, who I knew since my first year in wrestling, when he passed, people are like, take the picture. Don't be afraid to make the memory. The memory is far more important than looking like a mark. Right. When brother Trey died, We Love Wrestling, who there is no Naptown All-Pro without him.
Talk about
the lesson that we took from him is that we should always be supporting our people.
Yes.
It don't cost nothing to show nobody a little love.
Facts. Facts.
The lesson I think that I want the scene to learn from JoJo's passing is that not only is it okay to show love, but it is okay to love out loud. It is okay to love without abandon. It is okay to lift up the things that you like. That doesn't mean that you compromise who you are as an individual. You don't compromise your morals. You don't compromise the things that you believe in. But if you love something, love it out loud and let niggas know that you're loving it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lesson that inadvertently he was teaching me. And it's the thing that I'm going to take with me the most. Loving out loud is the language of Jordan Saint. And as long as I'm continuing to be in professional wrestling, who knows how much longer that may be. But as long as I'm still around in professional wrestling, niggas will get loved out loud. Whether you like it or you don't, whether it makes me like a mark or not.
I love that.
We gonna love shit out loud. And everybody around that, if you love somebody, motherfuckers gonna know. So yeah, it's a special individual. This whole week has been hard, but Sunday was rough being on the show, and because he was a lot of human being popping up and be like, oh, I gotta mentally prepare for JoJo to be here today, for him to ask me a million questions. And I would expect him to come around the corner with the rest of the people in his match, and he just wasn't there. But Wednesday was the day that we would hop in the Discord and we would talk. And yesterday, getting myself mentally ready for like, okay, what is he going to tell me this time? Is he going to say, Glock 40 Spaz, the best rapper out right now. Like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that. You just started listening to all of Nas's discography. Right now, you listen to Jay-Z. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Glock 40 Spaz, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. Getting ready to try and whatever the topic of the day be with him, whether it be something like that, or him trying to get booked, or him asking about a move, him asking about his girl troubles, and then he's not there.
Yeah.
But day by day, we get a little better. I took a week for myself. I did my bare minimum and what I need to do with my job so I can pay these bills, because capitalism stops for nobody. But next week we back on the grind, because if one thing I know about Jordan Saint, that nigga wouldn't want me to stop. He wouldn't want any of us to stop.
It does not, and it does not stop. It does not stop
at all. So
I don't mean to cut. They asked in the chat, is there anything? Does this people need anything? Is there anything that people can do if they wanted to show that love or support for Jordan Saint?
So here's what we got going on, and I tried to come up with a comprehensive list before I got on there, but I have his mom's number. I need to do better about reaching out with her, but Hart, the owner of Pandemonium Wrestling, which is mostly running out west, they have been in far more contact than we have. They are making their show coming up on August the 2nd, entitled JoJo. All the proceeds from that are going to his family.
Okay, that's dope.
I know that, and I'll try and find links for everything. So maybe make a graphics, and then when this is done,
I'm gonna drop their Twitter in the chat. But just for anybody who wants to check it out. But if there's any information, we'll definitely share. Keep us posted, but we'll definitely share anything out that you got.
JoJo, the show Pandemonium Pros running, is on August the 2nd. NAP also has a show August the 2nd and August the 1st and July 31st. But we also have a show August the 2nd. We are going to try and figure out the best way that we can pay tribute to him. We are running on a next to nothing budget. That's not a secret. So I don't know what all we're going to end up doing, but I am in talks with other people in order to try and do something that may be a little closer to his home base, New York, New Jersey. In addition to that, I know that Kevin Blackwood, recently retired wrestler, tattoo artist, he is selling a print of Jordan Saint. Which I had it up. I will put it in the chat for consumption, but he has a print going up of a drawing of JoJo. All proceeds of that going to his family. There are also direct ways to donate, but I don't think that they're public. So as I begin to figure that out, and I don't think the family wants that link public for his homegoing. It could already be public. I'm gonna be real with you. I've not been on social media. I've been meditating, trying to keep it to myself. But as I find that out, if there's a way that people want to donate, either I will share the link or I will come up with some way that you could donate something to Naptown All Pro, and we will put the donation in the name of the wrestling community.
Perfect.
That's dope. I do see. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I see that JoJo show. They get Charity Kings there. They do got a graphic up for that August 2nd show. So definitely check out Pandemonium Pro as well if you want to contribute to that and donate to that as well. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
And there is a fan who attends Naptown All Pro, who made these little wristbands, and they're like a little Saints
nice
floor with a little J on it, and they were considering selling it. They're just looking for the right infrastructure to go about doing it. So these, I unless I'm showering, I don't take mine off anymore. So
that's dope.
These eventually, hopefully, will be on sale somewhere. And handcrafted goods, and then we will make sure that these either get to his family or get to one of the many charitable causes that we know for sure that he would be into. So. There will be many ways to get kicked back to the family, and there will be more ways to pay tribute to this young man. But to other promoters out there, if you're listening, my biggest thing is that if you give these kids a chance, stick to it. Because August the 1st, JoJo was supposed to get Calvin Tankman, and like, he had been asking for it, and he had been, after the past few months, Shody put the work in, and like, there is no beating myself up over it. There's no regret, but it's like, if I had done it sooner, I wouldn't have the pit in my stomach. Like, damn, you was finally gonna get what you want. So don't let tomorrow just be tomorrow, man. Do that shit now.
Yes.
Do that shit now. Damn,
live in the present. Yep.
Valuable lessons. Hate that's how it has to be learned. J-Rose, appreciate you for coming through. We got to get to the rest of the show. We will be in touch again for all things JoJo and for all things Naptown. Appreciate you. What's the best way for people to get into contact with you, find you on social media and stuff?
You can find me on social media at this is jrose if you want to follow me personally. I don't really talk about anything except for my girl and Indiana Pacers basketball, which like ain't shit to talk about recently. So really just talking about my girl. And occasionally NASCAR, but like I feel like I'm a good follow. And if you want to follow what all that I do, I am the owner of Naptown All Pro Wrestling. We're a professional wrestling organization out of Indianapolis, Indiana. It usually focuses on running in high impact areas to keep kids, teens, young adults away from gun violence. Our next shows, we're having a triple header weekend on July 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd. The show on August 1st is completely free to the public at a Black Folks Festival called the 8 Down Fest on Indianapolis West Side. But we do need that money, so please consider coming to the shows either on the 31st or the 2nd. But for Black folks, we will be there on August 1st. You can keep up with that at Naptown All Pro on all social medias, including Blue Sky and Threads, which I need to do a little bit better on. The only thing we're not on is TikTok, and we gonna get on that. To make it even more simple, naptownallpro.com. That's NAPTOWNALLPRO.com. Black Queer Wrestling. I'm the Black Queer for anybody who wants it. Come see what we're doing. There's nothing else like it. I promise.
Shout out.
Thank you so much, J-Rose.
Really appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, especially, again, next time we do this,
it's gonna be on better terms because I gotta politic for my boys, for my people to get better BRP spots. I will say that first 10 is littered with my folks. I'm not too mad, but I gotta throw my hat in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like I know my boy Calvin Tankman been a little dormant for the past couple months. Not being on there. I don't know who I gotta slide the check to. You know what I'm saying? Like what we gotta do? My boy Hoodfoot, like the only black deathmatch wrestler.
Nah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. No payola over here, BRP.
Right.
It's okay. Listen,
Shouldn't have payola.
See, that's an individual that gets it. You send me your pay information, and then when release number 51.
No allegations. No allegations. I promise. No allegations. CJ Rose, you're gonna get us in trouble. Now, appreciate you for coming through. It's good to talk to you as always. Rest in peace, JoJo. Again, keep it locked. All the links, everything, and again, we'll be keeping you guys in contact with more when we get more information. J-Rose, you ain't gotta go anywhere, but you gotta get out of here.
I gotta hop off the main stage.
You gotta get out of here.
Gate, baby.
We'll talk to you soon, my brother. Peace. Get him out of there. Bam. Get back to us, so we're not getting in trouble because I don't want. I love J-Rose. I don't want J. I don't. We don't need no problems. It's already a problem.
Take all the human monies, baby. You see the night. I take all the human monies.
Got the human money. You saw that got They got that trademark. They moving with that guy.
Oh yeah, no. And it now
they moving.
I guess we'll question later.
Yeah, we don't want to be too crazy. But
they need sometimes it's just. That's all I'll say. Sometimes it's just not the right place. Ain't no fumbling. You can do this on any other platform. So
facts.
that being that, 99. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. 90% of you niggas that was down New York today. I see niggas was catching bus trips up the road. 90%
they were?
of you niggas. I see niggas. I'm going out of town. I'm going up the road, man. I don't believe none of you niggas. Now, listen.
You don't believe that they're Knicks fans?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think they were all Knicks fans, no.
Listen. Some of you niggas I've seen for years, you know what I mean? Halfway you got to go, you know what I mean, sniff some dope because things have been so hard. You niggas, listen, I've seen you. I respect you. Shout out to y'all niggas, man. Enjoy this.
Uh-huh.
All you got dang bandwagon niggas who got the listen. So let's start.
Mm-hmm.
Twerking on the light post.
Hey, yo.
Not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
No.
She did it.
Not a real fan.
Oh, you don't think so?
She was just up there.
No. She wanted to go over there and shake
and
her
twerk.
Her drawers were color coordinated to her outfit.
No. But the nigga that was pulling her drawers down was putting 30 to 80. It was like 30% of his body weight. He was doing curls on her drawers and they would not come out.
They wouldn't because he was trying to get her down and just grab the drawers.
Kind of drawers was them Teflon? She had the bulletproof drawers.
You know what I mean? Stretch Armstrong drawers.
Oh my God, I didn't see that.
Off the side of the bus, right?
And then started swinging on them.
So the young lady that supplied the foot that was on the float, not a real fan. The foot sucker, probably a real fan. Like I'm just saying, it's like I'm just sitting there. I'm peeping these people. Main man that got away from the couch. It was 3 of them niggas.
He juked at the whole NYPD.
Real fan. That's like there's certain niggas you seen out here. Yeah, that was a real fan. Listen. A lot of you niggas, I saw the price tag that was still on y'all jersey. You nigga,
they returning them.
Come on,
there was a guy that got shot.
What?
There was his ear. He was leaking. They say he got shot
today.
By ops, yeah. And
the nigga that got shot.
They had a jersey they was holding the jersey up to his ear to stop the blood.
The shooter?
The shooter was a fan.
Real fan.
Shooter was a fan. Shooter was a fan.
Why did he get shot though? Do we know what the reason was?
No idea.
Niggas.
The Knicks won. Knicks in 5.
Knickerbockers.
So we was on the train on Sunday. We was on the train Saturday. Well, we could say Sunday morning because it took us forever to get home. And there was a dude on our way to Brooklyn. There was a dude and there was cops on the train too. I've never seen a city so unified in my whole life. Like sanitation workers, bus workers, cops,
sanitation.
Everybody just
they
together,
was clapping for everybody,
allowing the buffoonery. And so, shut up, Corey. and so, he got on the train, on the A train. And after a certain stop on an A train, it's Niggerville. And so he was like, we ain't Knickerbockers. We are Niggerbockers. Okay? Yes. He was on the everybody that got on the train.
You hardy yard right there. You do realize that.
You hardy yard.
You hardy yard. Niggerbocker.
Hardy yard.
Whoa.
You hardy yard for hardy yard.
And the cops were laughing, and one of them was white, so that was interesting.
Tyler Kolick was running. He was running by the fans, by the guardrail, and there was like 3 cops. Like, hey, stop, white man, stop!
Come here. Absolute great week in New York.
Oh wait, no, yeah, there was the one guy that OD'd as well.
What?
Yeah, there was a guy that was he was up there again. He was up on an awning, and he was just like, it looked like he was laid there, and he wasn't moving. And somebody went up there and realized, oh, he's like.
Hi.
I think he was on fent or something like that. He took something.
What?
They were able to resuscitate him, right? He was up. There was a woman that was there, he would like fall asleep and would wake up and he would try to start kissing on the woman, and she was like, "Get the fuck off!" She was like,
"Real fan."
They got him off the top. They put him on the stretcher. He on the stretcher cheering to the fans. He's putting up gun fingers and shit. Yeah, that was a real fan. He was a real fan
the whole time. No. If them niggas still had like mountain gear boots and like a pelly leather, and they was out there with constructs and jean shorts. You know what I mean? Nigga had fresh braids because his baby mother had baby mother Keisha. My girlfriend was the first Keisha ever born in the Bronx.
Keisha got me right last night. What you think? She put JB in the back and everything.
Yep.
Trying to get it together.
Did y'all talk about Streetlight Shorty? You say DDM?
You're not even from Acorn.
DDM, I'm not trying to disrespect, but when I saw your glasses, the first thing it reminded, did you see them Snapchat specs?
Oh, I remember those.
So Snapchat, I think they stock went down because they tried to drop like Meta AR glasses, but they Meta AR glass. The CEO had the glasses on, and the CEO glasses looked like they was Obafemi size glasses. Like they look so gigantic on it. Let me see if I can find a photo. And everybody was clowning them. Snap.
These is Lil Way. These are my so when I'm posting like my commentary videos on social media.
Oh shit! That's the oh shit! Yeah, these glasses is fucking insane.
I do have Meta glasses though. I got the Oakley Vanguards. Really cool.
They said at a certain point them Meta glasses about to fuck the whole world up.
Yo, when I went to I was wondering. I didn't even think about it because I've been rocking with the contacts lately.
Those are cool.
But you know. The Metas was my full times. I wonder when we went down Chappelle show, they was taking everybody phones, what they was going to do if I was wearing my glasses. Cause I need the glasses to actual
see,
you know, to fam. Like I can't go walk without the glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Do they beep or whatever, or like the light go on and off?
Well, yeah. When I first turned them on, you want to see? So when I turned them on, they automatically. So you take them out the case, and you and the good thing about these, they come with multiple nose bridge things. So if you got a high bridge, you put on, you hear the boom, yep, and they be like, and then they come on, and then like if I start playing music, it'll play in my ears. If a call comes through and I answer it, it'll play. I can talk through my glasses. They're really really cool. Surprisingly,
do I need those? I don't need these.
No, need is interesting. I like those. Yeah, I actually like those.
You got look at his ear though, like them.
But he looks like a completely utter douche. Oh no. The legs look like it's thicker than an Atlanta stripper.
Yeah,
I like the front joints is hard. I like the front of them.
Yeah, they're crazy. Jamar said he seen me with the fourth rope. I almost wore the other one. I almost put the black and red on, but you know.
Yeah, these are really cool. They're great sun protection, and the great thing about them is that you can change the lenses. So right now it comes with the gold lens, but I can buy the red one. The red lens, I can switch them out.
Damn. Maybe I need something. Then Brett the Hitman.
And just to FYI, for those of you with flexible spending accounts through your insurance, your health insurance, you can pay for these through your FSA. I went to Lens Crafters, and I had, you get the FSA card, so I didn't pay. I mean, yeah, the FSA money is my money, but I didn't feel it because
it's already there.
FSA card, right? Yeah. So you can pay with it out of your FSA.
Damn. Yeah, I need to get new lenses in mine because I get these. My eyes are bad, right? So I got to upgrade these eyes every single year. My eyes, because if they get any worse next year, they talking dog and stick. Like, you know what I'm saying? They talking about, get me a little guide dog, you know what I'm saying? He gonna teach us how to, press the podcast button and all that. And like, can you smell this cow? Like,
whoa.
A service to the community, guys.
Is that what I need? I need to teach a dog to run this shit.
The service, a service podcast dog.
And then it'll
my
just
emotional
sit there.
Support podcast dog.
Like, come here, Too Cold. Come, turn the pod over real quick.
Come here, Bitstream. Come here.
One of my coworkers, she went on Amazon and bought the service dog vest, and she puts it on her dog when she wants to take her dog in the store so that she don't get kicked out.
Lousy mother. Yo, that is the only good scene in Soul Plane, by the way. When John was, oh, that's you. Oh, you real freaking nigga. Oh, hold on. That's the only good scene in Soul Plane.
What you say about my Soul Plane?
Oh no.
I said the only good scene in Soul Plane is when John Witherspoon thought he was finger popping the lady, but wasn't no lady. I think was it mashed potatoes he had his fingers in?
The baked potato.
I don't know. The baked potato. Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
I always wonder how much money Soul Plane would have made if it didn't get bootlegged.
What'd you say?
I always wonder how much money Soul Plane would have made if it didn't get bootlegged.
It got bootlegged?
Second week after people had saw it.
Real bad. It got bootlegged real bad.
I mean,
and it was a clear
that is it's a case of the snake eating itself. Like, it's so niggified, of course it got highly bootlegged, but also, you know, like it's just
like, I didn't see it in theaters. I see it on the from the bootleg man in the barbershop.
Yo, he used to be down Shane's. The nigga that used to be down Shane's with the bootlegs and the goddamn garbage bag.
I'm from Northwest Baltimore, so I used to go to family and friends.
Where's that?
It's in Northwest Baltimore. By the
it's a barbershop?
Yeah. That's what, like, the West Side had the best cutters in Baltimore back in the day. Like, you wanted a good haircut, you went on to the West Side. On the East Side, they had some okay barbers, like Afro Hut was pretty cool, but the West Side had the best barbers.
Wait, so Soul Plane was made for $14.8 million. I guess that's not.
That's
I don't
a lot
know
of
what.
Money.
I mean, it was a plane.
That's not a lot of money
went to Tom Arnold.
It's a lot of money for that kind of movie.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. The budget was $16 million. It made $14.8 million at the box office.
Oh wow, that's not horrible though.
Yes, it is.
It didn't turn a profit now, and it would be dependent on the secondary market. So any profit would have to be done from like DVD sales and
back then, especially because that would have been like the very tail end of all that.
Niggas was in there for that DVD when the Soul Plane, they was coming in Circuit City for that DVD when Soul Plane came out.
Oh, see, that's the type of on the street information you need. Although to DDM's point. Kevin Hart told Mark Maron on WTF with Mark Maron that the box office was poor because of bootlegging. He said they were bootlegging the movie 3 months before it hit theaters.
Yeah, right in Baltimore. That's what I was saying. Y'all saying 2 weeks. I saw that movie before it came out in theaters.
3 months?
I don't know the time frame, but I remember it wasn't even in theaters yet because I was working at Hopkins at the time, and
that's some elite. That's elite bootleg.
That is because it's so niggified.
A dub plate movie is crazy. 3 months.
Wow.
What was y'all first? What's the first bootleg y'all remember? Was it a tape or was it?
It was a in Connecticut, in New Haven. There was a chicken spot that me and my mom's boyfriend we would go there because they had like there was music they would sell around it, and they had. He got the Bad Boys VHS, and that's where I got the tape, the Return to 36. Matter of fact, I got Return to 36 Chambers and the New Jersey Drive soundtrack Volume 1, I believe.
Volume 1 with the rap records.
Yes, I had. Yes. We got all them from the bootleg man, and we drove back and returned the Bad Boys tape. We went because because they didn't sit where they were supposed to sit, right? Like you know,
so you saw them
when you sit. If you gonna be the bootleg cameraman,
right?
You're gonna be in the spot. It's got to be in the center. You want to try and get the majority of the screen. Right. You already know the sound's gonna be the sound, but and sometimes niggas be walking. This motherfucker must have went with their video equipment. They was in row 1. The shit was tilted up. We didn't make it past the intro. It was still like the LA skyline or whatever. He was like, take this shit out. We about to go back and get that money. We returned that damn tape though. We returned that tape.
What's the first bootleg you can remember?
You know, I can't remember, but I want to say I might have saw Bad Boy on bootleg.
I definitely saw. I don't think I ever saw the full movie on bootleg.
Wow.
I think we ended up waiting until it got released officially.
They'd be like, his movies be clear.
No. We are in the vicinity of the illest bootlegging operation. Canal Street was phony compared to what Tapsico was in the 90s.
I seen it. I seen.
Nigga, but Tapsico, nigga, they sent the whole before they was killing Mexicans. ICE was down. Patapsico raiding, taking cannabis CDs, and goddamn Mariah Carey CDs and bootleg DVD. Nigga, it was the illest bootlegging operation in America.
There's just no regulation, right?
Hands down, nigga. It was so no. When I tell you, niggas mourned. Niggas in this area mourned when Patapsico got shut down because they was like, yo, what's left? Like, nigga, when I tell you they had all the ill nigga and the Lolo and the goddamn Scoochie and they had everything. When I'm telling you, the R. Kelly tape did numbers.
Rock, Jesus Christ.
No. Let's keep it a bill.
You're not wrong, but
R.
damn.
Kelly did numbers down Patapsico. I think it's really him, like the wood paneling match, how it looked like it did not every nigga.
Kevin Hart said that Soul Plane did 40 million in the hood. I'm gonna say
wow.
probably did like 50, 60 in the hood. R. Kelly tape, the R. Kelly tape was everywhere in the hood.
You know, where did you see the R. Kelly tape? Was you with your friends?
At the
you saw it at the barbershop in the public?
I didn't see it in no barbershop. I went.
Look at his face gone. His face was all the way gone. It's all the way in that girl tail. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. What I meant to say was I never saw that tape.
Okay.
I went to go.
Where did you never see it?
I went to go cop some tree, and we was going to watch Fight Club, and he was like, "I got this other tape." I said, "Other tape," and he put that shit. I'm like, "Oh, what?" He got the shit at the. Did he get it down Columbus at the Columbus flea market? They were selling it down there.
I was with my friend. And this is pre-Justin, lived in DC. She lived in Maryland. I feel like she lived in Greenbelt. And she had 2 kids. She was from New York too, but we worked in the same place. And back then, if you found somebody that was from when I found somebody that was from New York, like I gravitated to them because I literally moved to DC knowing absolutely nobody. And it was my first like real move. So she was like, hey, you want to go to this little get together? And I was like, sure. So we get to this get together. I think it was like in Largo or something like that. And it's Biz Markie, rest in peace, Biz Markie's house.
What?
So I'm like,
away from me.
What?
You was in Columbia.
I was in Columbia. Okay.
You was in Columbia.
What?
So I'm like, what? Like, and I'm looking at her, and she knows, like, I guess she was dating his friend or something like that. So them motherfuckers popped in the goddamn tape, and I'm like, what is this? And back then, I didn't know how to drive.
Shit, neither that little girl. That shit was nasty.
I went in the kitchen and I sat in the kitchen until the rest of the night.
Would you wait for the listen for him to finish? All right, that's it.
No.
DD,
There was somebody else in there, and we was just chatting it up. I'll forget what the conversation was, but yeah.
Jesus.
DD, what's the first bootleg you can remember?
I can't. Like, I was poor.
You couldn't get the bootleg?
We watched a lot of bootlegs. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember.
You can't remember what the first one was.
But I think it is like my mother wasn't corny though. Shout out to Diane. She was never corny though. Like, she wasn't the type of bitch that was going to have her bootleg collection in the entertainment center.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, class.
Only the real movies was in the entertainment.
I understand.
Hey, you know how real niggas carried their bootlegs?
And one of them folders, one of them little
the bag.
In the Crown Royal bag.
Put it right here in this hole. No, all right. Funny enough, I remember my first two bootlegs. The first movie bootleg I ever saw, 1990, New Jack City. Right? Tape, VHS. You know what I mean? Shout out to rest in peace, Uncle George. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, love? My first cassette bootleg. Speaking of, nasty niggas, shout out to Bad Boy Records, man. The Craig Max album, Project Funk the World.
Project Funk the World.
Bootleg tape.
See, I
put it down AFRAM.
I never had bootleg CDs and cassettes. Like, I just thought that was counterproductive. Like, it's audio. Like what the fuck? Like, it's audio. Like, I never did that. Now that shit.
What bootleg?
I was
like a record.
I was a goodie, Inner City Records, The Wall.
I would like the movies, but I would like the video.
Right.
Shout out Scotty B down Inner City. But like, listen, if I ain't have it, I ain't have it. You know what I mean?
No.
It's a cassette. I was listening to a cassette. These weren't DVDs. Now, CDs. When we got to the CDs, I was the CD nigga. That's a whole nother conversation that we don't need to get into. But you ask Cuz about me and them CDs. Back then.
Look at Cal's like, listen, I lived it.
Nah, look, what did they say? They should never teach niggas technology. They should have never taught me how to record on the VHS. They should have never taught me how to record on a cassette tape. They should have never taught me how to burn a CD or a DVD. Because you know what happened? Niggas become plugs.
Yeah.
That not
do the radio thing? Did you record on the radio too?
Oh yeah.
I remember trying to catch On My Own by Bobby Brown on the radio.
See, yeah, because it's always catching random shit. I remember the day I got Daytona 500. I remember the day, the first time I got Jodeci's "Freaking You" remix clean, man. Look, sitting on the radio because all you would do is listen to the radio. Hold up.
You've been wondering how you can make it better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe it's easy.
My 1 year in college, we had a T1 line in each room, and someone said something about Napster. That was when I discovered Napster. When I got back home, my mom had $1. She couldn't get it. I mean, T1s is like college shit. She got a DSL line or whatever it was, and it was on like popcorn after that. But yeah, Napster. It was Kazaa. For everybody,
shout out to Soul Seek. Soul Seek was my joint.
So you had to go downtown, Kyle.
For those who know, Soul Seek still is the move, but I ain't saying nothing about that. Yeah,
this is so my love for like Little Brother and all of that. It's a kid that ended up signing with Knife Wonder, and we would trade music. So I had everything Neo Soul, and this nigga had every Justice League mixtape, Odyssey, Ken Stark, and we would just go back and forth. And he ended up, like I said, he was on Jamla, white dude from Seattle. Actually ended up doing beats for Rhapsody's first couple albums. And we would and actually he sent Kaz a couple beats. And what was his? I can't remember his name. We called him White Wonder.
White.
We called him White Wonder. And we listen, man. It was Kaz had joints, man. Kaz had joints over his beats, man. That was a time. That was a time.
I will say though,
I was working at Circuit City in the CD department, and they shouldn't have let me do what I was because I was busy at Circuit City. Hey, now if you want the Jeezy today, it's $10. If you want it tomorrow, I get them 8 for 20, baby. 8 for 20, 4 for 10, 8 for 20. Anything you need, I'm making the order.
I see you one day because it was hand over fist at a certain point. I mean,
in Hanover, baby. That's what they called me, hand over fist, baby.
But wait, how? was this was pre-release, right? Or not?
Depending on what it was. I mean,
because sometimes
it hit.
A lot that for a while. That was where a lot of the bootleg, like when albums would leak, even when it became like the night of or the night before. It was always lately. It was always somebody at Target who the CD had just gotten shipped to their store. They weren't able to put it on the aisles yet, so they grabbed a copy or whatever, ripped it, and then uploaded it to the world. Shouts out to
You got the insider scoop.
I mean, this you gotta if you're gonna be a pirate, you gotta know how the pirates move.
R nigga R.
RDR. Not the alarm, remain calm.
Yeah, we probably should. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? We probably should start this show, huh?
Oh, we gotta talk about that little list that y'all did.
Well, you know what's funny is because I don't know where your cousin is, like, and I don't know what I'm doing. I asked him a question, he responded. He sent me the images for the top 10.
Now, are we posted? I thought
I said,
you about to bootleg the list, yo?
Are we doing this tonight?
Bootlegging the list,
and he ain't saying that. I have everything, but I'm not. Oh shit!
What?
Never mind. We're gonna start. I don't think we're doing this right.
Look at you.
I don't think we're doing that list right now. I think we are starting the show. Yeah, let's get into this episode. Shout out to Mimi with new intros.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Not bootleg the list.
Number 10. Too Cold Scorpio. Number 9.
Damn it. I got so busy this week. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you should know that God is clearly still working on us. The one joke I was going to make is that shouts out to everybody, all the content creators and influencers and out there who was sharing what they were going to be putting on the who they thought was going to be at the top of the list. My joke, I was going to do a video, and my joke was going to be that Too Cold Scorpio going to be number 1, but I didn't know if people was going to feel, if they were going to feel weird about me commenting on our list, but
still do it.
I may have.
He's always your first pick.
First and foremost, I mean, hey, it was sometimes that was all we had. But welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. You should know that God is clearly still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. I ain't got no title. It's got my squad and the 8th edition of a little list that we made. As you can see, though, the squad was on the line. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. I thought I stole that. Shout out to whoever's sound clipping that. It's amazing.
That's that. Ashe. No. DDL.
The champ. You know. I mean, really.
Waza. Brother fam.
Hey man, IlFam79 on your social media of choice. Interestingly enough, I'm the one bringing the boom to the room. Y'all niggas already know, man. I see y'all niggas in the street. Hey, bootleg that list, man. Little phony list. You know what I mean? Little phony list might be the name of the episode. Little phony list.
Little phony list. Phony list. Bootleg list. I don't. Math would kill me if I bootleg the list, but I mean also Juneteenth. Shit. By the time, if you listen to the pod, you're hearing this, it'll be Juneteenth. So happy Juneteenth to everybody out there. I guess.
Call out of work. Call out of work.
I was listening. Are people working tomorrow?
I am not. I have something scheduled tomorrow, but it ain't no goddamn work.
Yeah, ain't no work. TDM, you working tomorrow?
I'm going to log on for a little bit. I'm working from home tomorrow. I know my director. She was like, "I ain't gonna be here tomorrow, bitch. Hold down the fort." I'm like, "All right, girl. We ain't doing nothing anyway." You know, we at work tomorrow, but we're
not at work tomorrow.
Yeah,
good.
But my homegirl D, she's having a Juneteenth celebration at her house. She hired a jazz band, and she's having food and things at her house. So I'm going to go to that. Tomorrow is my mom's death anniversary. She died on Juneteenth, so she, now every Juneteenth I got to think about Diane.
Yeah, shout out to Diane.
And then I'm gonna move on because I got my appointment at Stretch Lab tomorrow at 1, and then I gotta get my nails done.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Hey, DDM, ask homegirl if I come sing with that jazz band. I know the song. I got the song I've been working on. I wrote it.
She got a head count. You know how black people are.
No, I don't want to. I don't need no food or nothing. I want to come and sing with the band. I got this song called "Barefoot and Pregnant" about women and showing love to the community. Right.
Shout out DNC Digital. For the love of the collection.
Shout out.
He said, went home for the weekend. Show my daughter 30 Rock when we went to the city. Ended up catching the Knicks walking in for fouling. Kid got lucky.
He stayed downtown. If he'd have went to the Bronx, they would have saw 8:30 Rock.
Jesus. Stay safe out there because
stay dangerous, baby. God damn.
Well, you stay safe because it does stay dangerous. Oh, and if you got any thoughts, comments,
you want to start there?
I'm not going to start there. I'm just saying if there is
thoughts and prayers,
any 50 thoughts that you have, drop them in the chat. We'll visit some of that stuff through the show.
So, Cal, is this violence?
Thoughts and comments.
Is this violence? We choosing? Is that what we're choosing right now?
Are
you saying because what it felt like? Cal said is if any you niggas have anything to say,
now's the fucking time.
No, it's one of those things where it's. I mean, amazing reference to both of y'all. No, it's one of those. I mean, it is the week of the 50.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, we gonna be outside, so we'll be having these conversations. But I don't know how. I don't know how many times we'll be together with chat if they want to.
Yeah, I mean, 80% of the list is out now, right? 80%.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess. Yeah, how does math work? It's 11 to 50. We got 10 more.
Oh, 11 ain't
Andre. No, 11's out. 11 to 50 is out. We just got the top 10.
Thank you, Dre.
Damn, the goddamn shout out Dre. The yearly hardcover magazine.
Come on, hardcover.
Actually, I will say shout out to brother Jermaine who's in the chat. He wrote a dope piece on he asked about Darius Carter. He wrote a dope piece about LeBron Cozone. Shouts out to the 30-minute time limit ladies. They had a dope conversation with Charity King. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something else? Billy Dixon wrote an amazing piece. He shared a lot about his struggles in pro wrestling, dealing with mental health. Your mental health as a pro wrestler, and separating life in the squared circle and everything. There's some good content over there on blackwrestling.com.
Previously on Billy Dixon.
What did Jermaine say? Why Darius Carter 17? Feel like he should have been higher given the criteria.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go right ahead.
Listen, and I say this every year. I say this every year. If this was the niggas we like show, this list would always look completely different.
It would look crazy.
It would look completely different. It wouldn't be valid, right? The thing is we always remind folks, it's not the level of the wrestler, it's not the how we feel about his in-ring acuity.
Right.
It is the year that wrestler had in comparison to the rest of the folks. Now, the thing about this year in pro wrestling was niggas was on TV. And they used niggas on TV to ascend. And there were a lot of people on this list that were able to that ascension was evident and it showed to everyone. And they were a lot of times they was rising tide, raising all the ships. So when we see this top 10, you know what I'm saying, come out, we will see why, you know what I mean, 17, while it was a drop, it's amazingly respectful in the sea of pro wrestlers that we have in the top 20 in this year, in the year of our Lord 2026.
Yeah, look at the.
My question is, why do everybody act dumb? Like at the end of the day,
Nobody acting dumb.
you know, I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion. At the end of the day,
You still dumb.
the following does not reflect the views of Black Rasslin Podcast. This is DDM talking, bitch. At the end of the day, you know what kind of year these people had. You know what the criteria is. You know, just because they may be Jay-Z, but bitch, is it the like Sean Carter Volume 3 or is it the Blueprint, bitch? Okay, right. If you did Volume 3, bitch, do you think that you should be higher than Stillmatic that year? No. Okay. So let's have a real come to Jesus moment with ourselves. Okay.
Nope.
You know, we go through this every year, you guys. Oh, this person should be high. This person should be that. Like, girl, then you need to go to this person's matches, or you need to call that person's book and tell them to book them in a capacity where they have that thing. And the reality is this: sometimes you're just not going to have a better year than some people. You're also dealing with debuts, you're dealing with sensations, you're dealing with storylines that just catch lightning, you're dealing with, who would have forecasted, and this is not a black wrestler, but I'm using this as an example. If we was doing a 50 list of just pure wrestlers this year, Chad Gable will probably be high this year. But
it's interesting how stuff works, yeah.
Last year, he would be nowhere, okay?
Right.
So it really depends on the gear that you have. Okay, guys, let's not act dumb. Let's not act dumb. Okay.
So let me ask y'all, right? Because when we do these lists, we compile it, right? And it's rough having this. I'm gonna be honest. It's weird and rough having this conversation without my cousin on screen. But let me ask you guys this. What's that spot on the list, or who's that person on the list, and this for everybody, that you were like, that's what's up, I love to see them there?
I'm honestly
outside, of course we can't talk about top 10.
Right. Well, I mean, I'll to answer that, I'll address one thing. Joe Dixon asked how much weight was Evolve and LFG put in, did WoW get factored in? We look at the wrestler, not the promotion, and we normally base it off of what they were able to do with the work they were able to be given. But in saying that, to Meg's point, Callie Armstrong is one of those people. I mean, she went from being an Evolve champion to making it to that NXT roster and looks like a problem on that roster. The way she running them ropes and hitting them pounces, it's stuff like that. Like, she's someone that came from Evolve and has been on LFG and has made it to NXT and is doing the damn thing, but it's not like, oh, let's make sure we're highlighting somebody from Evolve. It's more, this black individual was doing the damn thing within the time frame of the list.
Mimi, who was somebody you was like, that's my nigga right there on that list? You was like, that's my peoples. That's where they should be.
Charity to Kane.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Shout out to Kane. That might
have been the hardest number to hold on to.
It's one of them. She had one of them years though.
Mm-hmm. That's ascension. That's that's ascending. That's getting busy in different places, with titles in different places. Listen, I think that number 14 was definitely warranted. DDM, who on the list? You was like, that's my nigga. I see why they are where they are, and I'm proud that they are where we are. We're doing the work.
They haven't been revealed yet.
Fair enough.
Good. Thank you for saying it like that.
Fair enough. Hey, that. Hey, look, shout out to Leo Rush, man. He knocked off AR Fox tonight. To get that title. I saw that during the interview earlier. So yeah, man, shout out to Leo Rush, man. Leo Rush in that gimmick.
That may be because of this, that may be my answer, because that was one of them ones where like he is on the list this year because of that work. I mean, MJF recently was talking about, I think a lot of people are starting to remark on the idea of taking a risk like that and trying to get a particularly different character over. Again, he took some lady phone and took a selfie with the guy he's probably going to be having a program with very soon, and then didn't attack him or anything. Like, it's all building this mystique around this entity. We don't even know what's going on. Like, this is Leo Rush is representing purely because of the that work ethic of getting this iteration of Blackheart over.
Shout out,
and he can go, land, but
nigga.
Man, piece of the land.
Listen. Speaking to niggas from the land, of course, man, AJ Francis, hometown guy, in a very competitive top 15 this year.
Yeah.
Right. It's interesting. This is our first, like, no Naomi, no Bianca.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the staples of this list weren't there.
You're not really seeing them right now, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's this was a tougher year. Of the parts of the list that we see, are there any, like, because we all kind of turn in different lists, and so the things that we do on our list can be, really, really different. Is there something that you either one of y'all like thought was like, I would have had I had this person, or I wouldn't, I won't go as nasty as I wouldn't have put this nigga on the list, but like, is there someone that you had higher on your list that ended up kind of not being where you had on your personal list?
I'm trying to think back to that final conversation, if there was anybody in particular that
Hey, get Rock off my computer. Get him off there.
I'm like, Casey Lennox in the top.
Shout out Casey Lennox, local folk. You know what I mean? Rock has an obsession though, and it has nothing to do with wrestling. So, but is there someone like who did y'all have like on y'all list? Like, Mimi tried to get Roman on the list 3 times. We deleted her list. She tried it. She tried it.
I did. I said his wife is black.
His wife is black. His whiteness, his half whiteness cancels that out.
That's not how that works.
I mean, I agree with Jermaine
About
Darius
Prime. I understand.
Yeah.
No, I told it. I think
a couple folks had that same voice, and I believe that BRP's reverence for Darius Carter has people in a tizzy over where we rank Darius Carter, to be honest. And
which is the funny part. That's the funniest thing, because we've tried to tell y'all there's no tribalism, there's no nothing. It's what did that person do that year, and how does that stack against the other people that did it that year?
Right.
It ain't. We love Darius number 1. We told y'all who Darius number 1 was. Ben.
This is listen. And he's a legend already.
It's the Cam Hendricks. Okay, shout out Cam Hendricks. Cam Hendricks is it's early. It's early. Want to get to the brother. Where is Adam? Adam said for each of you, who was the hardest to leave off the list? And it said, Mimi, please unblock me. The hardest to leave off the list.
I already know mine. You want me to say mine?
Yeah, please.
Naomi.
That's
so. Here's Naomi is the weirdest person on this list, and the reason being is Naomi had one match during the BRP50 year, and she had that match. It was the god dang world champion.
Yeah,
and then that nigga sank her battleship.
No, Jimmy sank her battleship.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's just shout out to Billy Dixon. Let's make sure we're being clear.
That nigga sunk her battleship, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? E3 got her. Like, God,
Nah, appreciate you, Adam. Yeah, that is my answer as well. But we had a conversation about her in particular.
Yeah, her shoot. I believe the conversation was she's either top 10 or not mentioned at all. Yeah. Like because like her year was 1,000,000% shooting percentage.
Yeah, it was all impact. It was all it was potential impact too. Because if she hadn't have had a positive pregnancy test, she would have been having some ill programs with Stephanie Vacquer. Like the track was already being laid for that. As a matter of fact, she was like right before the match was supposed to happen. So no, it was really a question of justifying where she would be based off of, such a fraction of the year, realistically.
And then if you look at it, it's you either put her high or not include her, right? And then you think of the purpose of the list. Yes. Is that Naomi is of course going to be Naomi without the list. So then the purpose of the list is what it is, and we came to that decision that
facts. I think, and we got one more question. It is shout out to jrose and shout out to Nick's conversation. And shout out to us, kind of just the ebb and the flow. But to go into this Joe Dixon question, which is an easy one. I mean, this is actually probably some of the most fun that goes into the list. Joe Dixon asked, without the staples, your Naomi's and such, is that what brought inspiration to the new class theme? Honestly, when it's time to talk about a cover, like we have a regular weekly meeting, and there's always that one meeting where we're talking about that. And if somebody will either have an idea, or within conversation, a reference will come up, and we'll all start to look at we'll literally be sitting in the chat like this and looking at a reference and starting to piece things together. That freshman cover, that was 2020. That one was mentioned within conversation, and immediately
we just started looking at the XXL freshman covers, and we were just like, what about this one? What about this one?
Yeah, we went through, because we were trying to go through the years, and there was something about that 2021, and when we thought about the idea of the freshman class or a new school, it fit the vibe of this past year. When you think about, I'm looking at TNA right now, and Ricky Sosa is wrestling on my TV. Like there was a lot of new black faces that feel like they're stepping to the forefront of their divisions, of their companies, of their promotions. And it, again, looking at that cover and then thinking about what names would make sense for that. And because I have a list written somewhere that had more names on it, but it kind of just made it sense, just made sense, Here's your BRP50 2026. I hope Shea Kwan Sugars is on the list. Shout out to you, Jamar. Top 10 will be dropping Juneteenth at some point.
Hey, if we get off of here before 11 o'clock, I got the bootleg list. Just you got to send the cash out.
The list is crazy. Bootleg,
not a super chat, but a direct cash out.
Yeah, no. I'm not sure what you niggas. I'm not doing the bootlegging. I'm bootlegging direct.
Like what?
Let's go straight to the cash app. $sign Juneteenth. Let's go.
You know what I mean?
I'm bootlegging all lists.
Forward all cash to
Quilly, shout out to you. He said dope cover. Did I throw this up earlier? Let's make sure people saw. If you ain't seen it. If you ain't seen it, I mean, hey, shout out to the good, was it Dial Tone?
Yeah, shout out Dial Tone.
Shout out Dial Tone who's done work with us before. Once we saw this, like, yeah, no, that's it right there. Something just made sense. So that was that. I mentioned TNA. I mean, I know there's a lot of news. TNA, Brother Fam can attest. About like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I was in the 30-minute time limit group chat. Like, yo, is TNA done? Just off of the strength of somebody, it was like 2 people had gotten let go, and I was like, yo, what's going on over here? And because it was like just connecting the dots with visa issues and other things that have been going on. Word pops up that Tessa Blanchard has been granted a release. Apparently, she said that she was given the ultimatum of you got to rock with TNA, you got to rock with CMLL. And just like she did during the beginning of the pandemic 6 years ago, she chose Mexico and said, peace out. Tommy Dreamer was on Busted Open this past Wednesday.
In tears, very upset. Yeah, he was very emotional. I mean, because he said off and on he'd been there for about 10 years in that position. He was talking about the connections he had with the people he worked, like the people he was working with, you know, to put their programs together and whatnot. So it sounded like he was really gonna miss it, but they mutually agreed for him to be released as well. Sami Callahan said that
I was surprised by that.
Sami Callahan said he got a phone call and he thought the phone call was going to be them talking about him possibly doing creative, and they were like, "Nah, we're actually going to be releasing you."
Yeah, because he was done. Didn't he retire at that one event? Put his boots on. He took his boots off.
I think so. Yeah, I do remember that there was a boots taking off situation, and it wasn't that long ago.
No.
But he was one of those TNA staples as well. But you figure Steve Macklin recently was granted his release. There was some. Forgive me, I forget the other woman's name. There's a number of people that have been released from TNA, and then they announced that they were doing, what did they call it? A workforce reduction. What that mean?
I don't know.
But the crazy off, and we bringing more people in. That's what that is.
That's their way of saying we're doing layoffs.
Did y'all see that? Like, they extended Tasha Steelz yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so interesting.
It feels like the product is continuously every week looks amazing on TV.
Yep.
I feel like production is tighter, like everything just looks different and just cleaner. Like even this week, Sosa looks like he looks like he's made for TV, where before I kind of felt like, okay, it feels like he's acclimating, like all the things. I was looking at Santana, and I know that DDM constantly says that he looks good. Like he looks like he's made for TV. Everybody seems to be cleaning up.
Mimi, I don't mean to cut you off. Mike Santana's contract is set to expire in a month.
Right. So I saw that too. But it feels like everybody is fighting for their lives. And so when I watch it every week, everybody just gets better and better. The show gets better. I do watch the ratings. The ratings slowly are getting a little bit better.
Yeah, they went down for a little bit, but
they went down, but they're getting like five extra people watch. Like it's like, okay, you know, but it's.
I think
It's
the
new.
one thing, the thing that's been confusing to me is direction. I don't know what their direction has been post the new TV deal, right?
I don't think they have any.
And that's 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's the and that's with what they did with Santana, just to have that that new, you know, that new title at the beginning of the thing. But then after that, like, what are their titles doing?
And
I
he
feel
lost
like
that for he had that title for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, the most interesting thing they've been doing is been with like Cedric Alexander and
Mustafa Ali a little bit,
the Mustafa Ali, them niggas, like the mid card is more entertaining than the top of the card, and I think that's a really it's really problematic for their show. And
I think they noticed that. I think they noticed
so they got to fix it.
Yeah,
and they got to fix it, and that's what this.
Well, that's they announced this week as well that there's they're working on a partnership with OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, with the thought of that potentially being some type of feeder development situation for them, which could be good. I will say this, and a shout out to Meek, shout out to Lucia. In our conversations, it's always, are they selling? Or is it about to be a wrap? You know what I mean? Like, has the other shoe fallen and they're about to shut the company down total?
I don't think that can happen.
Well, it is with Anthem, so it may take a lot. But initially, my thought was they were trimming the fat to sell, whether it was WWE or somebody else. But with this announcement of Ohio Valley Wrestling having some type of partnership and them potentially being a development for them, that could even sound like they're getting away from WWE.
It feels like they're getting away from WWE, but I don't think that that's what's going to happen, because I don't think they have the capital to do that.
You think they're extending the pipeline?
I think they're just extending the pipeline. I think just like that Zuffa boxing and the UFC, I think they're tailoring this up to possibly I'm just saying this is what I think, right? WWE came in, gave them a little bit of whatever partnership, and it really, really gave them some cachet. And so now they're running with that cachet, but there's still some deficits in some places, which is the creative. And it feels like they're cleaning up that piece of it, because because I saw some report that Road Dogg's name came up.
Yes,
if you're reducing workforce, why are you you're supposed to be getting rid of a position. Why are you rehiring?
Because you would think that, and money too. I mean, you just be able to say I've been with WWE X amount of years behind the scenes.
Right. So
the question becomes, though, is like when they tell Tommy he got to go, does Road Dogg, who was sitting at the house, like, is he going to command a ransom, like, or is he going to take a couple hours less than Tom Dreamer?
He probably, I think at that age, I apologize, I shouldn't say age, but at that point of your career where you love it so much and it hurts when when it doesn't love you back. And I think when they get to that stage and they go, behind the curtain and stuff like this happens, it still hurts. You saw that Tommy was crying. I think when I see post interviews of Road Dogg, I truly believe SmackDown wasn't Road Dogg. I do not believe that it was Road Dogg, and I believe that he could possibly do good someplace else, and this is probably the someplace else that he can do good in.
Yeah, I think it depends on that situation. Like E-Dub asks, how long will it take? Who knows? I think that's the question. If they're looking for a quick fix, they may throw money at a Road Dogg and be like, look, what can you do in 6 months?
Yeah.
And if he can't do it in 6 months, they may figure out some other course.
So who is Carlos Silva to this company? Like, not in position, but like, I'm talking actual role. And because Tommy said he had a conversation with Carlos Silva and it didn't feel like he was working. So is Carlos Silva like the Triple H? Is he the the guy between Anthem and The Office?
I think he's a Nick Khan, isn't he?
I was going to say, I think he may be more closer to a Nick Khan, but in that he may. I mean, I don't know if he's a Tony Khan. I don't know if he does any actual like booking, but he's probably the one suit that is the biggest fan and the one that's willing to be like, boom, I will be the executive that's on TV representing, TNA or whatever. But I don't think he does more than a Nick Khan would. Yeah, he's like the Nick Khan of TNA. I don't think he does anything outside of that capacity.
Because I got that other guy that they said is heading off creative now, right? It's psychotic or whatever.
Delirious.
Yeah, that's it.
Is Delirious was the one name that I had initially seen, and before I'd seen it, there was talk of Road Dogg as well.
But he's already doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when I looked on Wikipedia, Wikipedia had Delirious listed as the booker. So I don't know. Adam does ask, doesn't WWE have dibs if TNA goes up for sale?
It's kind of why I don't think that's what this is. I don't think that's what this is. They're trying to go the other way.
I'm sorry. That twerk.
Oh, you finally saw the draws?
The twerk just popped up.
My whole God. You're hitting one of the 50 angles of that. I'm telling you, it was
how strong them drawers. Hey, Black Rasslin drawers.
They're Black Rasslin.
She must have had on. That's what she
must have had. Barstool is messy for that. Barstool is messy.
Nah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even follow them. Why are you even on my timeline?
Because it's Nick's time.
And it was a little boy right under her twerking.
Oh yeah, no, that the first video I saw, they were like not in front of the children because there was so many kids that were outside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No. You're good. You're good.
Because I'm like, wait, what is
Nick
that?
said New York ain't a real place. Delirious was over at ROH for a moment. But yeah, apparently he's one of those guys, if not the guy over there at TNA now. I did want to mention though, all of this is happening next week. June 28th is TNA Slammiversary.
What days does that come on? Saturday or Sunday?
That's Sunday, actually. So next weekend, everything that's going on this week is leading up to next weekend. Next Saturday is Night of Champions. That's the 27th, and that's Saudi, so that's probably 2 in the afternoon or whatever.
Yep.
Sunday is TNA Slammiversary. That may be like a 6-7 o'clock start, depending on what time that is. But that's also NXT Great American Bash, which I believe that starts at 7 o'clock, which would be during the kickoff to AEW Forbidden Door, which is also Sunday. So we have
Ashe. Also, Ashe is Saturday.
Ashe Saturday.
That Saturday, yeah, the 27th.
Ashe that's what it is. Night of Champions is Saturday at like 2. Ashe's like 6 or so, and Ashe is streaming free on YouTube, on the Ashe Wrestling YouTube. So go subscribe over there.
That might be a good day to bring back the Zoom.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny. But not yet. I bring that up just to say that's a lot of change going on ahead of Slammiversary. Used to be like the show where when they had their Hall of Fame and whatnot, like that was the big legend show. So Slammiversary ended up being a decent kind of deal with their pay-per-views, but I guess we'll keep you posted on whatever changes go there. I guess we'll actually hold up. Shout out to my boy Trick Williams.
Trick.
Speaking of my and again, peep the scene. Friday, SmackDown. Well, no, Friday, drop the cover. Leaders of the new school. It hit Twitter first. Man, I'm pretty sure, and the tweet, it was bubbling. It was bubbling everywhere. Shout out to Brother Matt. If you're not here, but you already know what it is. That Friday, Trick Williams gets on in the ring. He's starting to cut a promo talking about, I'm the champ, blah, 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 blah. But, people still ain't really they not really recognizing how Trick Willie is really going.
Mm.
He said, I see you tweeting. Trick Williams is the leader of the new school. I said, nigga, what?
We see.
I see you see man, look, that's
you're a real nigga.
But like, I would play the video, but
yeah, they chopping heads.
Please take my shit down.
YouTube would be going crazy. Speaking of SmackDown, tomorrow night, speaking of Trick's US title, Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints are having like their third or fourth match in a row, but this is the number one contenders match for that title. And I'm assuming that match is going to be happening at Night of Champions.
It's interesting because is Night of Champions actually looking like a Night of Champions?
Well, let's see. Right now, let's pull up the card. I've not seen the actual card. They're obviously going to have the finals for the King and Queen of the Ring. The last two matches are happening tomorrow on SmackDown. Liv versus Charlotte and Jay versus Javon. So we'll have those matches set by the end of SmackDown to find out who Oba and Io are going to be facing in the King and Queen of the Ring final. Yeah, Trick Williams versus the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints is booked. And on Night of Champions, they have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker in a cage match, in a match. I thought we were done with that, and I don't know why I need.
It keeps coming up. It's like herpes.
That's disgusting.
It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
So
what a bad gift.
That is a terrible gift.
Horrible gift. Damn. Yeah, I when they booked it, I said, why? I mean, well, I guess nobody's got nothing to do.
Yeah.
But I thought this was supposed to be like US versus Continental. Like I thought champions versus champions. What are we doing with this night? I mean, like I don't have a problem.
I know you like that match, man. I know you like that steel cage, but
I don't have a problem with the matches they're having as matches, but as Night of Champions, I thought Night of Champions was champion versus champion.
That's how that's what
that was. Yeah. Like if we not like it's like
what's Survivor Series?
Survivor now, they've broken Survivor Series several years ago.
Survivor Series is War Games.
Remember, I'm old for real.
Right.
I remember when it was goddamn 5-on-5 and all the teams had names.
Elimination
like that's what I
matches,
want every year.
That's
what I want you might get one now.
Right.
And we ain't getting no Survivor Series for real no
more.
War
Games. It's they turn it into, and that's what I imagine. A lot of people are assuming that at some point we're going to get a Vision versus whoever match at Survivor Series. Maybe that's why this is going to be running. But if that's the case, I'm not ready for another 5 months of Seth versus Braun Breaker versus the Vision versus Street Profits and all that. Like I'm so good. But yeah, Crown Jewel is champion versus champion, but Blue Chew Ken Lou. Then what is Night of Champions?
Night of Champions. Yeah, like let's do the thing. Don't you this nigga, you know what I mean? Don't call it the goddamn World Series and have football players there.
We playing golf tonight, y'all. Don't worry. We playing golf tonight.
Birdie.
But they're gonna have to add. I mean, is Roman or Cody is going to be defending a title, or they're going to be fighting each other?
They should be.
They should be, but I think who was Cody feuding with again? Sami?
Sami Zayn.
Sami.
Gunther, right?
Gunther.
He had the match. He had that match with Gunther. They got to run that back at some point.
Isn't that at Night of Champions?
If it's no, as a matter of fact, I believe
is a certain nice
Gunther's going to be announcing the stipulation.
He did
for the
already.
match.
Big stippies.
He picked the ref, and the ref is Sami Zayn. But when is that match?
I think that match is happening tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, that match is happening on SmackDown. That match is not happening on Night of Champions. Yeah, that's Friday on SmackDown.
They getting the game away. It's interesting.
Yes,
it's not Night of Champions.
Away.
So Cody's not gonna have a match at Night of Champions, I guess.
Yeah,
this
what are we
is
doing?
What they're gonna do. They're gonna rush. What is Night of Champions again?
2 weeks.
The 27th.
Yeah,
the same night as next Ashe. This Saturday. The next
one. Before Sunday nights or Saturday nights. That last Saturday.
Yeah, the Saturday night's main event is next month.
Sunday night's main event.
No, Sunday night's main event September. Saturday night's main
September.
Event is,
it's another
July.
Saturday before Sunday. Okay.
That was the Saturday night's main event in July is the one that's at Madison Square Garden. But yeah, Cody, Gunther, Sami is
this
the
picture
ref
tell you
tomorrow.
This picture tell you. No, put that picture back up. These niggas, 2 out of 3. The white niggas get away with a lot with these headlines now.
Yeah.
I could put together 2 of these headlines right down on the screen if I wanted to.
The black guy with Gunther hairline would get fried.
Mm-hmm.
Sami hairline is crazy.
This is what I'm saying. This is my point. I got both of those. Both of those.
Look at Sami. Cody's isn't bad, but I don't.
Yeah, Cody's fine.
I don't know. There's some attention being done there. Gunther and Sami don't care.
Nah,
Gunther joint looks like the Pat signal. You're not wrong. God damn.
I am Batman.
Nah, but that's so we'll find out, I guess, what's next with them on SmackDown.
It's crazy that match is tomorrow.
It's the match. I remember it being a weird time and it not falling on Night of Champions. But to Fam's point, what's the IC champion doing? Or any of the women's titles going to be defended? Tag championships, like what are we doing? NXT champion, get Zari over there with the NXT Women's North America, something. For those who are keeping score with their calendar, June 22nd and June 29th episodes of Raw are going to be earlier start times. June 22nd, because they're going to be in Saudi at the end of next week, they're in London on Monday, so that's going to be a 2 o'clock
just came
show.
to the States for 1 week. Was like,
no,
Baltimore.
They went home, probably and probably because of the Trump Freedom Fuck Fest. But
oh yes, that's right.
But can we talk about how Baltimore went up?
We need to talk. Raw and Baltimore is on the list. We do need to talk about that. But no, Monday 2 p.m. because they're in London. Monday the 29th, that's the Atlantic City show, which is going to be a Raw and a SmackDown taping. So that's going to start at 6. So mark your calendars. No, thank you, Mimi, for mentioning though, and thank you, Fan, for mentioning as well. This past Monday, 2 of the 4 of us was at Raw, and it sounded like it was lit.
Oh no, Raw was live. It was a birthday gift for me. Shout out to Mrs. Fam.
Shout out to Gimpy.
Yeah.
Is she Gimpy still?
Nah, that was like a month ago.
Oh, okay. I sent her a text. No. Hey, Gimpy, how you doing?
Yeah, because she's been fine for a month at this point. But no, we had a really, really good time. It was now the one funny thing is so both DDM and I were there in that arena 2 nights, like 3 or 4 nights back to back. Like we were there last Friday for Chappelle and the crew, and then we came back for Raw. So for me, it was almost a culture shock because the seats that we had for Chappelle, which we grabbed wild last minute because it was, they announced the show a week before the actual show. We ended up in some kind of little club level, Bluey Blue with the goddamn, you got your own bathroom and you go in concessions and liquor and da-da-da-da. And then we were in Gin Pop for Raw. So
Not Jimbo.
we was in goddamn. I was like, oh, they're gonna have a BC. Goddamn, Augustus. Nah, so that part was a bit of a culture shock. That close together, but it was cool to be able to just hop on a light rail, go right to the arena, get off the train, walk right into the arena. And it was cool because it was the first time I've seen the Oba entrance since it's been the Oba entrance, and that is a ridiculously large human being.
Yeah.
And them niggas is not, if Oba posed like that, I'm not gonna support Oba no more. DDM, you look sleepy. You like but no, it was.
Oh, let me show you merch watch.
It was very fun.
Let me go on.
As he's got the DDM housing.
Oh yeah, You've Been Cursed Baltimore, the Baltimore edition.
Smart. I like that.
Yes.
If I'm gonna go to the show and buy the T-shirt, it's gotta have.
Was Denhausen on TV on Raw?
Yes, he was. Him and Liv.
Oh yeah, they had that because she was trying to
leave with the jacket, and he said, "You got to pay for that."
He didn't do. So he did a thing with the like where he faked like the cannon didn't work.
Oh yeah, see that shit didn't make it on TV. Oh shit,
yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, it's a play on the Jordan.
No, I like it though. Yeah, I like that.
Is it?
It's really cool. Yeah, it's a play on the Jordan, but it's really cool. The quality of their shirts, I don't know. They must have talked to somebody because
really,
I bought this one and the Rhea Ripley Brutality shirt as well, and the quality on both of those are really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's like got the thick collar and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I was like, for me, it was either wait for Raw or buy the Chappelle shirt. I just bought the Chappelle.
I bought the Chappelle shirt too, but I got the one with his legs crossed. I can't wear it during Pride Month though, especially after seeing the special, after being in the special that was taped. Oh, child, he's equal opportunity, but they're gonna not be happy.
Yeah, no, but they'll never be happy though. With him, it's already over. That the joke about Netflix, him going to Netflix, and it was 300 trans people that was protesting, and he was like, "Nigga, I've been on Netflix for years. I've never seen 300 trans people." That was a very funny joke.
Jesus,
but no, it was definitely interesting to come in at different times and see what the Chappelle merch line looked like, and then what niggas that live this merch life. That goddamn merch line was the very first thing everybody that got there thought about. Niggas and Chappelle was trying to get to them seats. The goddamn WWE niggas knew.
AEW was like that too.
Yeah.
Anytime I go on to Prudential, because they used to do those like they would do knockoff like Devils jerseys with like John Moxley and whatnot, but you had to be there like once the doors open, because if you blink, them shits is gone. Shout out Baltimore though. Everybody was thinking it was going to be Brock Lesnar. Speaking of Obafemi, everybody thought Brock was going to be coming out on Monday night.
Charlotte looked good too. Her outfit looked good, bitch.
TV don't do her outfit. TV don't do her. And you know, I'm not no big. Like, I like Charlotte. You know, Charlotte's dope, but I'm not going. Oh, nigga, she looked like West Side Gun Chain. Like she was
sparkling.
It was like encrusted. Like it was.
But then if you look up at the screen, what was shown with the TV, she just looked regular blue. It was just blue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, but you looked up the screen, it was blue. You look down in the ring, she is sparkling and glistening. It looks tough. I don't know how you get that across on TV, but that's also, honestly, if a nigga come in with like a crazy, like big truck jewelry chain, it's the same deal. Like, that look phony. Because that don't tell you what we see. Is that Cal in the front row?
Nope.
It don't tell you, you know what I'm saying? It don't, she was sparkling, nigga.
Yeah. The way them lights hit up.
It was dazzling to watch.
Yeah.
It was dazzling to watch.
That was just blue.
And Baltimore loves Charlotte Flair. She got a great reception.
Baltimore was a wrestling town.
Baltimore did what they were supposed to do for LA Knight too. They did what they were supposed to do for LA Knight. It's a shame what they did to that man. It's a shame.
I feel bad because I'm like,
I don't think it's that bad. So right now, if you listen to what LA Knight is doing, he is perfectly narrating what is going on with the bloodline. He's telling you this nigga is doing this nigga is doing that, this nigga, and he's telling you.
We don't need him to tell us that though. That's the thing. That's why this thing feels weird.
Well, yes, you do. You do need him to tell you this, and I'll tell you why. It's because when Roman Reigns comes down to the ring, right, and it's perfectly booked for the arena. Comes down and they do the deal with Eric Andre, right? And first of all, big praise to my man. You have to. I'm not going to use his name in this, but stop that, like, because you're gonna mess yourself up. Yeah. Don't do that no more, because that was dumb, right? But they do what they do there, and what they did with Roman there was very smart. It's like Jacob was like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill this nigga for touching my intercontinental falala." You know what I'm saying?
My IC falala.
I had to think about that. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
My IC falala.
And he pulls him up, and then it's funny because you watch. Roman was like a dog, and he said, "No, no, no," right? And then because of what Roman is doing with this character, it's good. You know what to get this crowd on my side? Go. And that's what he did, right?
I like it.
Because that's what you see on the surface. But the story is Roman's got a new toy, right?
Yes.
And he's sicking. So the surface, the crowd is reacting to the things that Roman is doing right there. But LA Knight is telling you, no, nigga. The only nigga that's real right now, the only quote unquote good guy in the bloodline right now is goddamn Jimmy. Jimmy's the only good guy.
Jimmy's the good guy, yeah.
He's the only reasonable person.
He get in the middle, yeah.
Jay is a mad dog off the chain. Jacob is literally the dog on the chain. And Roman is the master, sicking this nigga on the people whoever he wanna. He's the puppet master, right? And LA Knight,
beautiful.
And LA Knight in them goddamn Hagerstown boots is out here telling people, no, you niggas is tripping. I know you like what you see, but this is really what they're doing. And it's because he's going to come back and be the I told you so nigga in the future. And that's the role he's playing now. But
here's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, him saying I told you so is pointless. He's just repeating himself because we all know that this is what's happening. We know I don't understand how people expected Roman to change. Roman has never changed. He has never said that he was a good guy. Never did he say he was a good guy. Jay, like you said, he's foaming at the mouth. Okay. It's like he got rabies and you got to like hold on to him because he will cut loose in 3.5 seconds. And
that's
the other one.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
And the other one is
don't like, you call him the other one. God dang it. Jimmy.
I know.
Don't you call him the other
And Roman said it. He don't want nobody feeling like they're out of place or whatever. So we going to be equally violent.
See, and he's doing
Jimmy,
when he does that, he's doing he's waving. Let's show everybody love. Let's do the thing that's what I'm saying.
Always this way. That's the thing. We can have this conversation, but we don't need LA Knight to tell us what we already know. And that's why the character feels like
people don't know this.
Feels like, huh? People
knew this. If
people do know it, people like it.
If people no, that's different. If people knew, the whole arena wouldn't be with these. They wouldn't want.
No, fam, that's the thing. And maybe it's you don't want to accept it. that people would like somebody so terrible, somebody that gaslights, somebody that's a narcissist, somebody that's violent, low-key trying to keep his violence on a low, but then when he ignites the violence, like, I love kumbaya, I love exclusivity, but when evil is evil like this, when my content is evil like this, I'm going up, because I want to see violence, and I want to see all the things. I turn into cow.
But it's funny. The problem is if you choose, like, each nigga in the bloodline that you cheer, specifically, it's kind of cool how they're writing this, because if you cheer any of them, you're cheering for them for different reasons, right? Like it, because of course, like, life ain't black and white, so everybody ain't this whatever. That being the case, you are cheering for Jay because you believe in what's right. You're cheering for you're cheering for Jimmy because you believe what's right. You're cheering for Jay because you've been trained to love, do it again. You cheer for you cheer for Jacob because you haven't seen much like it before, and also, you know what I mean, you like that violence, but you cheer for Roman because you like Roman. Like that, and that's it's halfway a cult. Like, these niggas that point to the sky is the same niggas that call Jay-Z Hov. Like, it's the same type of niggas. They are going to point to the sky no matter what this nigga do. If he do something guy, they gonna point. If they do something bad guy, it's a point. But at the same time, you can't tell stories on television like that, because you can't get to the point, because if so, then how do you justify whatever your poetic license is? Like, when you're telling these stories and the good guy ends up in the right place, but the crowd wants to cheer for the other guy, it makes it difficult for these people telling the story to tell a conventional story. And that's my point, is people will always, and I promise you always, end up loving conventional storytelling, because being able to cheer for the good guy and boo the bad guy and be able to justify it with whoever you like to talk about it with, your podcast friends, whoever it is, like, that is the way storytelling works. And so when you have a nigga that niggas just like, I like him because I like him, it affects the storytelling. And in that case, what you do is you insert a narrator.
I don't need a narrator. I don't consume it the way you consume it. I think half of the internet consumes it the way you do, and the other half consumes it a different type of way. I think if traditional storytelling, I don't believe truly exists anymore, because there's always a plot twist. There's always something that, like this right here, where he's evil, but we love him. You're not supposed to love. Oh, thank you, Cal. You're not supposed to love a terrible person, but for some reason, we're listening to he's still telling a story, and I like it. I'm talking for myself and the people that like this whole thing. I felt like the story moved this week. I appreciated all the things that led up to this, but at some point I was like, they got to do something else, because I'm afraid that him yelling and saying that he was gonna dog walk and this, that, and the third, like all the things, like they keep saying the same thing. He keeps getting choked out. They got to do something different. We got 4 segments of them speaking and moving the story forward. There was a little bit of a thing with the twins. There was a little bit of a thing with, we thought that he was going to make him listen to the twins, but then he didn't, and he brought that thing out. Like, it just sparked different things. It just sparked a whole bunch of things. He brought the damn assistant into the arena. Like, there's just different avenues and different things that's making me like and making me want to see where this story is going, outside of the fact that I like Roman. It's outside of that. I like the big dog. I love the tribal chief, because the tribal chief is actually telling stories where I think the big dog was just following a script. And I think here they're all in sync. They're all in sync. And it's almost like they are in sync, because if you really, really, really watch the way I watch, because I watch every single thing just to see how things are going. Jacob has progressed in how he is comfortable with, because he felt a little awkward when he acknowledged Roman. I felt like it was awkward. He was out of place. He was out into the back. And I was just like, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? And slowly but surely, he went to SmackDown. He came back. He has his dynamic with Jay. He has a dynamic with Jimmy. And then he has a dynamic with Roman. And then when he got that Ulafala, he basically stepped into his role, and we understood what that role was. Now I need Jay's role to get defined. He said there's two ends to the table. Does he really mean that? So for me, I know what the story is. I don't need LA Knight. I feel like is a distraction to me. He's a distraction. They keep having these conversations with him, and on screen, as the story is being told, he's not listening. They're like, listen, we're going to take care of that 3 weeks ago. We're going to take care of that. But right now, we got to deal with this. No, but I'm telling you right now, your cousin, man.
See, this is you telling us. So this is what you did is just told us how you already didn't like the nigga. So what
I didn't, but I never liked him. I didn't like him this though.
Is now you like, why is he here? Because I don't like the nigga.
No.
The nigga is narrating the story.
No, but I don't. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm telling you.
The cool thing about like art, like the stories that we get now, a big convention that we see a lot is the unreliable narrator, right? The guy that's in it, the Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is because Roman Reigns has the most agenda in this story, right?
Yes.
He is manipulating everybody.
I don't need LA Knight to tell me this, though. I don't need LA Knight to tell me this.
He is your unreliable narrator. So then when you come back on the other side of it, you have a reliable narrator who's telling you the truth. And
I don't need two narrators. I don't need two.
When you get to the end of the story,
LA Knight won't be there. LA Knight won't be there.
One person
we just know you don't like LA Knight.
No. She just made her decision.
I want to be clear. I want to be clear. I want to be clear.
Arms are folded.
No.
This is what this is.
No. I want to be super clear. No, don't tell me how I'm watching my wrestling. Don't do that, fam. Don't tell me how I'm watching it. No, I am. Yes.
Telling us.
No, I'm not.
We need them.
No, we don't because you know why? No, when they're having dialogue, it's making sense what they're saying. I hear you, LA. I'm not ready to do this with you right now. And please just leave us alone. It's family business. Mind your business. They told him 3-4 times. Mind your business. This is
he is trying to mind his business, but Hunter keeps putting him in the same storyline. Like he don't have anything.
That's what it is.
That's the issue right there.
That's what the issue is.
So
we've already decided
he would love an Intercontinental title run. He should have had one. He would love a Money in the Bank win. He should have had one. He would love more title shots. You know, I don't know what person can stay this over with no storylines, middle of the road booking, and being sandbagged like this, and
that's what it is. It's sandbagging. It's like constantly putting this man in your face in a story. You're putting him in a story where he seems out of place. Like they're basically, it's like, mind your business. No, but I told you. No, mind your business. No, but it's like watching somebody like not listen, like a Karen. He's not listening to anything. So if the dialogue was making some kind of sense where he was actually leaving the screen, and I felt like, okay, he's making sense. Like he's telling us everything that we already know already. He's repeating himself constantly. And let me tell you this about LA Knight. It's not that I don't like him, and I'm never going to deny that that man is over. He knows how to catch a crowd, but that's all he knows how to do is catch a crowd. If you listen to him,
in-ring performer.
And he's an amazing in-ring performer. So all those things, I will never say that that's not what it is. He can
sell merch.
All those things, I will never say that that's not what it is.
All of the things that we sit here every week and say that people need to do.
Okay, so what I'm saying, I'm talking about the story. So I'm talking about
adjacency to the bloodline is punishment.
What?
Adjacency to the bloodline is punishment.
I don't saying what that means.
No, I don't.
What I'm saying is him being connected to the bloodline is a punishment.
No,
it feels like a reward to me.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying he does not fit right in this story. It feels like he's out of place. He keeps saying things after they keep telling him things. And maybe that's the story. Because Sami was doing that at some point. But for some reason, it landed. And I don't like Sami either. I don't
think they have a focus for LA Knight.
They don't.
But I think
focus.
No, but hear me out. Hear me out. LA Knight clearly can do the things. He can clearly talk. He can clearly go in and he can do the wrestling. Mm-hmm. If they don't believe in him to do the step after what he's doing right now, which has really been the problem, then he's going to, remember WrestleMania, it went from he helped eliminate Brock Lesnar. That was going to be his thing. He kidnapped Paul Heyman in a storyline that really went nowhere. And then he kind of always falls back on the bloodline. That's really why it's interesting that this always keeps coming up, because he can be a narrator, because at certain points he was doing this on SmackDown with them a year or so ago. Like he always comes back to this, but I think the problem is always they don't follow through with whatever he does in these storylines. So he'll get to this point, he'll wrestle them on TV, he'll probably lose on a PLE, and then you won't see him for a bit, and he'll come back and it'll restart. If they had a focus for LA Knight to kind of follow through with the gifts that he does have, he wouldn't be frustrated looking on Unreal and wouldn't be having these conversations with these interviews about I don't really want to talk about what's going on right now because they may not see it for the old guy. The frustrating part is that he can do the stuff, but it don't feel like they can see him past a certain point.
Well, he got jammed up too because he didn't do what he was supposed to do at one point, right?
100%. But
what was that story?
That was Royal Rumble the year before. It was a situation. Remember, Drew walked out. There was a timing
that was
issue.
real?
There was a timing. If you go back and watch that Royal Rumble, it was a timing issue with the eliminations with Drew and Logan and I believe Damian Priest. Like they were trying to set up 2 or 3 WrestleMania matches within a couple of eliminations, but because LA Knight was off, it fucked things up. It fucked up the timing and things weren't looked at right, and that was why they were saying that Drew was pissed off. That kind of played into, again, if you watch Unreal and they showed that one ladder match where they said that LA Knight, there was a spot for LA Knight to do his shit and they're going to eliminate it. But when it came for time for him to do his shit, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And they had a conversation that ended up on Unreal. And there's that one shot of him in Gorilla looking all frustrated. Like those, I think, again, I'm not trying to cape for anybody, but I think those situations have led to the stigma of they don't really think that they can either trust or give him the world to see what he could do with it, because they've had instances where he's dropped the ball. It's frustrating because he can do it, but I don't know if they see it for him.
How many instances was that? Is that the only instance?
I think that's the one. I think that's the one.
I think that there was the Money in the Bank match where he had the spot where he was supposed to get his shit in and he ended up fucking that up. There was the Royal Rumble last year with the situation with Drew McIntyre, and then there was the Royal Rumble this year. There was a situation with the Brock Lesnar situation with that elimination. People were not happy with that stuff. And again, I don't know if it's all on LA Knight, but it feels like there's a stigma being brought against them.
I just feel like obviously. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying I see him having some temporary punishments, but if you are booked next to the bloodline,
that's not a punishment.
Correct.
It's not it's not a punishment.
They're telling you,
but you look crazy.
Well, not even you look crazy, but are you the guy that's going to get killed that we're going to forget about in the middle of the movie, or is this story going to be built for you to have your comeuppance later on? That's the question that I come to at this point with LA Knight, because when it looks like it should be going to where he could be getting past that mid-card section, they keep him in that mid-card section or pull him back a little bit. Right. And the question is why.
And now can we pivot, because that's a perfect way for us to pivot to the whole Javon Evans and Vision situation. Because at the end of the day, if he's going to go in, I don't want him to team up with the Vision. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But something better, he better come out of this with not just this, this is going to be like a smudge, you're not going to win the thing. But next go back into the IC situation. Mm-hmm. The Vision, regardless of how we feel about it, they're prominent, they're always on TV. This would be a good kind of thing for Javon. I kind of feel like for him to feud with them. You don't think so?
Broke. They kill everybody that go to the Vision get hurt or is just of
outside of that. Let's not put that
one healthy nigga in the Vision.
I know. I'm not saying that he should be in the Vision. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he should be in a program with
feuding with them or feuding against them.
Even if it's a short period, period, I don't want him to lose King in the Ring and nothing comes out of it.
You see, Adam's already talking about Seth, Prophets, Javon.
Yeah, he was saying that on Tuesday.
Yeah, guess what y'all are doing? Y'all building that damn War Games team. I'm telling you, that's what's happening right now.
This is the rest of the year. Well, that's what I'm saying. Build it was War Games. I'm with that. But he got to come out of it. Like, he's a freshman. He's learning. This is a good spot for him, honestly.
He is a freshman.
Are there 3 niggas in this company that are more over than Jake Paul? Because god dang it, I've never ever in my life.
What was that reaction like?
I've never seen anybody stand up to boo a nigga.
Yeah, it was
niggas when he came out, because nobody knew he was coming. He wasn't advertising nothing.
Corey did.
These niggas ran and stood up and jumped up and was like, boo! Oh,
they're ready, yeah.
Shut up. The nigga next to his lady had bought him some chicken fingers. He said, "Ho, get out of here with that." Boom.
It's what makes him the perfect wrestler.
I've never seen the only person that was there on Monday night that niggas were as excited to make noise for was Roman Reigns. And Obafemi. Those other everybody wanted to over and everybody wanted to point at the sky, but good God, niggas wanted to run.
Boo.
I'm gonna say the Logan doesn't rival Dom. I think it trumps Dom, because I think the Logan Paul hate started a while ago, and I think for a lot of people it's genuine
reality.
Yeah,
this ain't real wrestling heat.
It's real life hate.
They don't like that man.
And he's the good of the two. He's the better one.
The problem is he has the ability to do the things in the ring. Hate him or love him. Yeah. He can. There's a reason why he's there, and a lot of it is exactly what you're saying. It's exactly what you're saying.
I've been there. I was the last time I was in that arena for Raw. It was Dom's time, and it was when they wouldn't let him talk, and it wasn't like what I saw Monday.
Yeah,
when I tell you, these niggas were so ready to boo this nigga, and niggas was running where they didn't have places to run, to jump up and boo this. I've never seen that. I have never ever seen that.
Shout out booing that motherfucker. Fuck him.
They would boo,
boo,
boo. They was
boo,
excited.
bitch.
I've never seen that.
Was there anything else on Raw in particular?
Seth and the fucking Seth and Braun. I'm just like, I can't, bro.
Shout out, rest in peace, Eric Andre.
He said it was the greatest day of his life.
He like I think he's a genuine wrestling fan. I'd have to go back and watch the show, but I feel like he's an Iron Sheik mentioning motherfucker. But
why did he do this
to
the Intercontinental Falala?
That's his thing.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, look at your chain."
He's a fucking weirdo.
Why would you do this?
He had to do something for them to beat his ass.
After Jay wouldn't even shake your hand. It was probably Jimmy's fault. Jimmy dapped him up. He got too comfortable. And then the Jacob when he said,
"Oh, look
this nigga was
he patted him in the back. He patted him in the back first.
See?
And then,
he patted him.
and then jiggled his chain.
Not jiggled his chain is crazy. Jiggle his chain.
You're jiggling, baby. Go
ahead, baby.
Classic. I don't. In Italy, they said that Rhea Ripley got a knee injury.
What?
Big Mama stay getting hurt.
And, talk about somebody with a history.
Don't wrestle enough.
She had that broken. She broke her nose at that Super Show in Japan. And remember, she had that whole shoulder injury with that segment with Liv on TV. Like, and that
she drink milk is crazy.
She drink milk is funny. They said that
no commercials, but I'm drinking milk now.
But I drink milk. I was dreaming to be world champion, but now I'm drinking milk. No, they're apparently.
I was a flat chested prude. Now I got titties because I'm drinking milk. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
They're having to remix storylines or whatever because of this injury. I think they have to wait and see what the severity or time length will be.
Mm-hmm.
But
Anderson was right. Arn Anderson was right.
About
when Arn said that these folks have to build a physical callus.
Yeah.
And the more that you baby and coddle these kids and don't have them in the ring and you have them on TV once a week, and Dolph Ziggler was saying it on the radio today, is that if you're in the ring once a week, when you get in there and you get to run in the ropes and you take that bump, it don't feel like if you're doing it 2, 3, 4 times a week and building that physical callus on the perfect machine that is the human body. And
reps.
That's what Arn Anderson said, and wrestlers that do it always say it. So when you niggas is trying to coddle these new folks and not have a decent schedule, you're gonna get a lot of injury.
You're gonna still get a lot of injury, like going into it, even if you're giving them the reps. You're gonna see, oh, this person, you know, until they get into that callous situation, because that never really is going to take some time. Yeah.
I mean,
and that scares me a little bit.
But I think that's why, this era of the house shows and whatnot, these summer tours it's going on this year. Load management, that's talking about even thinking about that in off season and whatnot in wrestling is not the name of the episode.
Yeah.
But load management's crazy. But I think hopefully peace to Vaughn. Hopefully these summer tours and more house show out off of TV wrestling can help build some of these reps for people to whether it's trying shit out or getting accustomed to certain bumps or whatever. They need that. It's just necessary. But yeah, I don't know if this is severe. I don't know what that's going to mean for anything, because she's still champ right now.
That whole women's division is it just annoys the crap out of me, and I'm kind of glad. I felt like on Monday as well, they were separating Charlexa a little bit. They gave Alexa her own vignette, and she just looked different. She didn't have the ponytail, and I like that they're not. It's not a bad breakup. If this is a breakup, it's not a bad breakup. I like that, and I like that they're going up the card, because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I think Charlotte may be rotating out at the right time, because they need, without a Bianca, without a Naomi. I think they really need.
they need a hand. They need a hand that can help usher some of these women into that next stage. And
Rhea can't stay healthy.
Well, you think is it just a hand, or do they need a star?
Well, I mean that's essentially what I'm saying.
All
but
wrapped in one. Yeah,
I think
that's a different deal. Like,
but the role is still the same, though. I think
they got one, but she's in a tag team with the Bird Lady.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They got one of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
But they're not. They're more worried about having her down in AAA, having trios matches, than they are having her do anything up on that main roster. But I think that's why they're rotating Charlotte into this singles role. She's a big enough name, and she's been wrestling long enough to where these women that whatever it's JC Jane or Jade Cargill or whoever, she should be the one that should be helping usher them to that next level. Speaking of next
time. Mm-hmm. It's finally time, right? Mm-hmm. It's been enough time to quote unquote respectfully keep Charlotte away from these titles. I think now it's time
to build
to and I don't want to say it like just give her the title, mm-hmm. but like it's time where that title kind of needs Charlotte to be Charlotte, because Charlotte's been kind of playing different roles, but at this point now it's time for us to get like main event Charlotte. And use my cachet to uplift not only this title but the people in the orbit of this title, because you can't I don't think you can do any more with Liv.
Another one that be injured and stuff.
I think she's
peaked
good.
too. Yeah, I think she's good, but she's peaked.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any more that's gonna happen. So now I feel like a championship Charlotte can do more as the rising tide now. I think this is the time where them big, you know what I mean? Them big guns we had, you know what I mean? Bianca, you know what I'm saying? You got the glow over here. They having babies. You need somebody to be like, no, if you are not going to do what you should do with Bailey, then they need Charlotte to be Charlotte. They need Super Charlotte.
100%. Well, and again, I think I think that's why she's rotating out right now to be in that position, because it's her and her.
And she looks out of place in the middle card.
Well, when she's in a tag team and doesn't have a title, she's kind of just it's in a very expensive heirloom sitting in a cigarette box, something like that. You know what I mean? Like what's it doing there?
Yeah.
Hennessy in a coffee cup.
This Saturday.
I've done that before.
Shout out.
Get your life together.
Athena and Maya World are having the semifinal match in the Owen Hart Women's Cup.
Drink Crown Royal.
Shout out. The winner of that will be facing Mercedes Moné in the finals at Forbidden Door. If there was ever a time for it to be Maya World's moment, the spotlight is on her. But yeah, that'll be this Saturday with a bunch of other stuff.
Already happened.
Well, it already happened. It already look.
Did y'all look ahead?
Happened, and the spoilers are out there. But if you don't want to hear,
anybody look ahead in the book? I looked ahead in the book.
I'm not telling.
I always read the back of the book.
I already knew. I already know. I already read it, but I'm not going to be Vaughn in this situation. It's
14
literally
reasons.
Well, they never gonna let you up.
14 reasons.
It's like twice.
14 reasons for to look at that show. 14 reasons. Number 14 reasons to look at that show when it come out. Just watch Ring of Honor this week.
Just watch Ring of Honor for real. You actually should. You really should, because that Global Wars card is.
They've been having Red Velvet.
Red Velvet been working.
She had, what was shorty name? Nasty Nas. Who she was wrestling? It was a fun match. The lady kept licking her fingers. So I ain't like it.
Hyena hair.
Hyena. Yeah, nasty Nas.
Hyena.
Oh, the one I should love. And to know you better.
Yeah, and tonight was AR Fox, Leo Rush, Action Andretti, Athena, and Shuri having a rematch from the match they had in Trenton. It was a lot going on that card, and it's always a lot of black folks on the ROH card too. Shit, was there? Big E's book is available on pre-order. How I Got Over, Healing from Depression and Psychosis to Find Joy in and Out of the Ring. It drops in February, but yeah, you can go get it on Amazon or wherever you pre-order your books now. Yeah, I had to check today. Yeah, February.
When is his TED Talk? Because he got a TED Talk coming up too.
I don't know. I
think it's July or August.
I saw something about that.
Yeah. Listen, with folks that have gone through things in life, it's really cool when they are able to use it as the medication to fix them.
Right.
And if you watch E's never been really shy about A, getting emotional about things, or B, kind of telling things how they are. So shout out to E for kind of being able to work through things and fix himself with the things that help fix other people. So yeah, man, go get that book. Run the numbers up on that goddamn TED Talk when they drop.
Facts. Run the numbers on the book. Let's get him into that New York Times bestseller list, whatever that means. DDM, I heard your guy Drew McIntyre scored another movie. Apparently, there's some movie that Russell Crowe it's in production right now in Spain. I don't know if that means Drew McIntyre's in production in Spain right now, but it sounds like he may be in production in Spain soon. Maybe sometime before we get Drew again. I'm sorry.
Is he out of here?
I don't know when the last time we saw Drew was when Jacob Fatu beat him, right? And then he went to do Highlander, and then I read that he's got another movie that's in production right now.
I think he can benefit from this time off.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Like raise your cachet.
Do you think he could be the Batista of this era?
We're not saying all that because we haven't even seen the movies. Right now,
we got to see him act.
Like once the movies come out, then we will know if he's out of here. Right now, he's just filming.
No, what I'm talking about is you see how I feel like this was Batista's path. Like he would take a movie, go away for a very long time. Like Drew hasn't gone away for a very long time yet, but it feels like he was dipping in and out until he was completely out.
Maybe.
Not as successful as The Rock, but still successful.
He could benefit from. He could benefit from not looking like he needs wrestling, right? And coming back and looking like he's doing wrestling a favor. I feel like Drew could benefit off of that look.
Yes, and I feel like that's Batista went that route.
I think Hollywood could benefit because he may not, if he's not looking like he's wrestling, he damn sure still look like a wrestler. And I think a lot of those films they need, he probably could have been a shoe-in for a He-Man if they had really thought about that. He could have been he already got a sword and shit. He had the perfect build, but it depending on if he can act and maybe even act better than they thought he would. It could be a good time for him, but it's really going to depend on what he's given and how he's able to work with it.
Because they can't do this forever.
But I can see it. I would like to see him do something different to change his trajectory. We've seen it before outside of WWE and just like people leaving or doing something else and coming back like, oh, that's over there. Do the thing now. Right. Now we look at him different. I hope that is the case for him.
Before we got to get at it. I think we long overstayed our welcome, but I was talking with Fam the other day, and I believe he may be trying to hit the fight show this Sunday.
Father's Day weekend, baby. I do what I want.
Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, fathers.
Happy early Father's Day to all the fathers.
Do what I want. If I want to go to wrestling and beer, bourbon, barbecue, and body slams in DC on Saturday, I'm going to go. If I want to go beer, bourbon, barbecue, and body slams, you know what I'm saying? If I want to go to fight, I'm gonna go to fight. I might need to be the general manager of the fight. Let's keep it a bill. Right?
Look,
I'm surprised I ain't there yet.
So look, listen, all right, we seen Lovely and we seen a couple other folks talking about down there, you know what I mean? Caprice had to step down as you know what I mean, because he won't fight niggas still. But if you listen, if I put my hat into the ring, and this is nobody, I don't have no verification, I don't got no power over there. I'm just a fan that like to sit in there and watch the wrestling.
Right.
But if they would have made me the general manager of that. Hey. I'm
crying for everybody.
My first no.
Sorry.
And my first order of business
is what?
I'm gonna send a couple of these hard-hitting niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending niggas like Andino, sending niggas like Elijah Friday, I'm sending Solid Storm. I'm sending these niggas over AEW, grabbing this nigga Combi's neck and just taking that title back. Nigga, you ain't come back, so let's take the title back. You know, but that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Is yoke one of these niggas up. Because that's how I get in. But that's, you know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Vote for
I've
fam.
been drinking.
Vote for fam.
It's Father's Day weekend.
Big facts. Nah, yeah, that show looks dope though. There's
it's gonna be fun.
Jordan Holt and Chaz for the Young Championship. That may be my choice.
Watch those promos. You go to both those gentlemen's social media. I ran into Chaz Monday night at Raw, yo, and both of them, man. Jordan Holt, of course, is my guy. Shout out to the good folks over at Ugly Gang. Listen, watch those promos. They've been doing an amazing job going back and forth. Shout out to those guys. I can't wait for this Young Simba title match, man.
Yeah, Young Simba Championship. Yeah, but that's Family Matters.
Yep.
Fight Club, Sunday, Cheverly, Maryland, Father's Day. Sheesh. It's going to be a problem.
Billy Dixon who's that guy in the middle holding the belt?
That's your boy, Rob. That's big time Rob.
That's the champ.
That's the cute.
All right, yo.
That was the cute.
This Sunday, Cheverly, Maryland.
Put it up again. Can I see?
No.
Get the event right.
No, don't cut it off. Cut this off, right?
Jesus. Shout outs to Fight. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the chat. I think it's time to get out of here.
We need a Black Repo man. That's what we need. Shout out to Jermaine. We need a Black Repo man. Go and get that title. We need it, and it got to be a DC nigga that pumps some go when he go see niggas. Oh, mothers, man, you gonna come aboard, right?
Black Repo. I'm with it. I
Negro.
know we did.
Negro man.
Shut up. That was the rest of that theme song was Repo Man. Negro. All right. Black Rasslin of the week. We got a 50 out and everything. Black Rasslin for the year. But really, Miss Mimi, you got Black Rasslin of the week?
Yes, my Black Rasslin of the week is you, Fam and Math.
Shit.
Y'all are my and DDM. Y'all are my Black Rasslin of the week.
The BRP squadron. Shout out.
Right, the BRP50 squad.
I don't like none of them niggas.
F them niggas. DDM. You got Black Rasslin of the week?
I say Jada Parker. I heard her outfit was nice.
Yeah, shout out to Jada Parker.
You know,
because of her outfit.
Jada Parker and Natty had a great match.
They really good match.
Where she tapped, but I would, and I know these aren't liked people, but Bully and Natty had an interview that night after that match that felt like it set up so much more. But shout out to Meg for stealing my thunder, my Black Rasslin of the week. Maryland's own Leo Rush, you already know.
Yo, Russ.
He's saying that. He's
He from Maryland.
You know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
The cuts. No. No, yeah.
Killing it.
The one thing about Jada Parker, damn.
Don't be weird, Rick Maker. Don't be weird.
Jesus Christ. I saw people getting frustrated on the timeline about the Jada Parker situation. Like, when's a black woman going to do, get the title down there, spend a minute, blah, 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 blah. I think the thing with Jada Parker and Natalya right now is this is a program. They are trying to do something with Jada right now. She had homegirl in the STF on NXT. Like, go back and watch that match and see what Jada Parker was doing. She's doing more than she's done before, and her tapping in this situation may lead to her making Natty tap in the future. You just gotta let the story be the story for a little bit. My Black Rasslin of the week, Trick Williams. I see you. You see us.
I see you.
See you.
It's my nephew. It's my 5-year-old nephew's favorite thing. Uncle. It's his favorite. He loves that right now. So shout out to Trick.
We didn't talk about Jade's wig.
We didn't.
No.
Damn.
Hey, shout out to her for persevering.
I would use that as a storyline. Be like, oh, you think you was cute in the match? You wanted to come snatch my wig, bitch. Well, I'm about to snatch your skin, bitch.
They may need to.
Snatch your skin.
Yeah.
That's violent. Yes.
That's not that. I did. My wig smashed my wig. I snatched they motherfucking skin. They skin.
Are you high? Where can people find you on them socials?
Right here.
Right over there. Go
and
into
on
YouTube
Tuesdays on the Black Rasslin Swiss on Butter Buckle.
Facts. DDM?
YouTube.com/Secretary of Shade at Dapper Dan Midas. This weekend is pretty packed. It is DC Pride, which I'm kind of over Pride at this point. And Afram.
LOX.
I'm tired of Brandon booking people that he used to listen to when we was in high school. It's
Not me. Keep doing it, Brandon. Keep doing it.
Famous, that's for me.
And everybody in the city knows it.
Didn't we do Afram together?
That's the sad part. Everybody in the city knows that, like, all of these people he's booking is people that he liked in high school, and it's like it's only serving like it's not universal.
What is the use? What is the use of being mayor if you can't at least pull 1 or 2 strings?
Nigga, fix the potholes in the infrastructure. That's your fucking job, not booking.
He's trying. He's trying.
Y'all got the locks?
Him booking the locks don't stop the potholes.
No. It should not feel like I'm on a motherfucking stagecoach coming down 83. Okay.
Stagecoach.
That's a fact. But I'm sure the LOX brand is not.
It's giving horse money, bitch. It's giving horse money.
Jadakiss money is not coming out of the 83 budget.
Wait. Hey,
Brandon, next
It
year.
might.
Black Star next year.
It might be.
Black Star keeps shining. Wait, James, I see you in the chat. I guess you came to Black Rasslin to just name Black wrestlers. You only you've named 4.
Ron Simmons. Okay, shout out.
We're only going to be on for so much longer. Can you name 6 more? Can you do 6 more?
6 more. Let me get 6 more.
Let me see if you can do 6 more, brother.
6
fam.
more. While he's coming up with 6 more, IlFam79 on your social media choice, but that is not the most important thing. Please go out here, check out a 30-minute time limit. You mean 30 MTL BRP. You know what I'm saying? You go out and check out Meet the Maid and Lou. You go check out the whole list. You know what I'm saying? You check out the whole list, and IlFam79 on Cash App if you want the list early. But more importantly, if you niggas don't follow me or 835 Live and click that button, you see this name, nigga, you are cursed.
At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin everywhere else. BlackRasslin.com is the website. And if you want to see the BRP50 for 2026, that's the best way to go see that and everything else we've been doing this week. On Fridays, we drop a podcast. What we just did is actually the podcast we just recorded. Friday mornings, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you get your pods, we there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. James, you could pop in next week and give us more Black Rasslins in the chat if you want. We're giving you 5 mics of podcast of excellence. If you want more, especially some shit we can't put over here because it's copyright, go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay the $1, pay the 10 to get all the copyright. I'm watching more Black Rasslin over there in the next couple of days. So yeah, you know what time it is. The top 10 for this year's BRP50 is dropping tomorrow, Juneteenth. Keep it locked to the socials for that. Next week, you may be seeing the squad pop up in a couple of different places. Talking the list. Shout out to everybody who's collecting with us now. Hopefully more people want to connect in the future. I'm gonna shut up now. Did anybody? I don't know if James did 10. He said The Rock twice.
3. He need 3.
No. He said some niggas. He said Coco Beware and Booker T.
But
he said Iceman, King Parsons.
He said The Rock twice though.
Yeah, he said a Big Bubba Rogers. Did he say Big Bubba Rogers?
I don't think.
Did
so.
he?
No, I
Big
don't
Bubba
think
Rogers is not black. Big Bubba Rogers is not black. He better not have said it.
I don't think he did.
I'm like, really?
The clock is ticking, so I guess James can do
Curtis Hughes. He said Curtis Hughes.
He'll have to pop back in
So
next
you're
week.
having my baby.
I appreciate y'all.
So much to
Didi
me.
ever singing us out. Happy Juneteenth.
You and I.
We'll catch y'all next week to preview Big Wrestling Weekend.
Remember back in the day when the old singers used to be like, and here we are, and you and I. And then Rick James would be like, every time I move, I lose. When my luck comes in, every time I turn around, back in love again.
Nigga said, back in love, baby. He said, bye.
Remember when?
In love.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy Father's
Rock.
Day.
Happy early birthday.
Happy Father's Day and all that.
What a difference.
Please.
What a difference.
Isn't it ironic? All you want to do is so chronic. But then you forgot when you were down who was around. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Waiting for love to walk through the door.